So did you get that video I sent you of the stag film with Burt Reynolds?
I think we have an audio problem.
Already?
Hello. Yeah. We'll be back.
You want me to go check?
Sure. Before I head out. But the audio, the microphone's not moving, so I'm guessing no audio.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it just needs to get closer. Yep, that's all. It needs to get closer. Hello. Oh, whoops. That's my... What the hell did I do with the remote for that?
Working.
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. You want to hit that off? It's a little silver button. There you go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Justin vs. Justin. That's another Justin gets in the picture, too. Hey-oh! I see a Mountain Dew.
Nice. This kook's going bad.
What's
Second Wayne's World reference.
What's up, everybody? It's Justin vs. Justin live.
Live streaming, guys.
We're live.
That's right. We wanted to come back and do something because we haven't done it in a while. And we
You forced me to.
I totally forced you to.
I got forced.
Hey, man, don't hassle me. I'm local. I paid money for this shirt.
I'm sure you did.
Oh, man. We've had an interesting week already. I told you I got to meet Tim Tebow.
Yeah, you did say you got to meet Tim Tebow.
So he comes in and he's best friends with the owner of our company and all that. So it's I'm like, yeah. And if you have a question to ask him, I'm not gonna embarrass the guy or anything like that. So I asked him who his favorite superhero was. So he's like, oh, well, who do you think it is? So I was gonna say Hellboy, but I didn't. So he's like, who do you think my favorite superhero is? So I'm like, I guess Superman because you kind of help people and stuff like that. He's like, oh, actually, Wolverine because he can heal from any injury. And I was like, but it was.
What does your company do? I thought you guys made oils and stuff.
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. You worked at So I was like, man, I swear once he said he worked for
Jay's Oil. I spilled my oil thanks to Jay's Oil.
Well, no, I'm like oils and boobs. So what are all these celebrities coming in for?
No, I didn't. Actually, I didn't get that job. I didn't get the oil and lube job. No, who knows? Who knows what happened? Also, that's how we lose subscribers, by not being well oiled or lubed.
Yes.
So
awesome. So
what do you think I do? You're like, I don't know. You text me all day.
Yeah, you message me all day. I have no idea.
I get so much done. Please don't watch this, boss.
I figured you just got dressed inside of Starbucks all day.
Isn't that what like Hank Parr did in the Incredibles movie?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I don't know. It's been an interesting week. Did you get to catch the episode that we did with our crossover with the Nerdcaster?
I have not, actually. I'm a horrible person.
No, you'll get there.
Yeah, I've just been busy.
I listened to it. It was so much fun hanging out with Joe and yet another Justen, Nerdcasters. Man, that was a lot of fun.
I was too busy seeing John Wick 3.
Yeah, you were. So
lucky. Anybody who's seen it, it's fucking awesome.
However, if you're watching this, tomorrow we'll actually be doing our video for Justin versus Justin at the movies.
I'm going to go see it for a second time.
Yeah, it's okay. We can also do one for Detective Pikachu!
Pika, Pika! I did post on our Facebook page today if Pika was done by Frank Reynolds.
That was perfect.
That was great.
Oh my God.
Where did you come from? Frog Boy!
I can't think of a more fitting thing for this podcast than having Danny DeVito being like, hey, Pika Pika! It's so perfect.
He's about the size of Pika.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, and he fought Rhea Perlman, I believe.
Yeah.
Hell girl. She's a handsome woman.
She's a handsome woman.
Carla. Someone had kids with that with her. Carla. On Cheers?
Yeah.
Because Carla on Cheers had... No, that was his sister. That's Dan DeVito's ex-wife.
No, I think that's still his current wife.
Oh, I thought they got divorced.
No, I think they're still together. Or they might
Like-
be getting divorced.
Like most people.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
So interesting stuff. We've been seeing some movies back in the habit after seeing Endgame. We haven't had a chance to commiserate yet about Endgame.
No, we have not. Well, we talked about it a little bit. We have a
Mhm.
non-video podcast we filmed
Yep.
last week. We got to get that up. But yeah, we talked about it a little bit in that.
Yep.
We don't want to talk about too much because
No.
people are still upset about talking about it.
Dude, and Game of Thrones. So Game of Thrones, people
Let
are
down.
all friggin' nuts about, and I didn't.
I
thought it
watched.
was fine.
I actually was not a Game of Thrones fans. I've never really watched it until this season,
Mhm.
and I was even kind of disappointed. And I'm not a huge Game of Thrones fan. So
I mean, it's fair. It's like when you watch something that goes at ludicrous speed, and it's like, all right, we're gonna try to wrap this shit up early so we can get out of here and go buy fur coats and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I'm okay with how it ended because I didn't think it was gonna get any better. So I was like, and I won my office pool. So, there you go. So I'm kind of happy.
yeah, it's over. My big news for the week was I was excited. John Wick 4 was announced for 2021.
Damn. Yeah, I guess I'm back.
Oh, wait till this one.
I'm hoping there's some more John Leguizamo in it.
No
So,
John
no.
Leguizamo. You got Lawrence Fishburne.
Get this man a gun.
You got Lawrence Fishburne. You got
A giant sumo wrestler that he kills with a pencil.
No,
A
that's
pencil.
that's the second
A
one.
pencil.
But there is the I would say he looks like Yul Brynner. I can't think of his name, but he plays a great character in the movie. You'll see.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but I mean, and you also get what's his name from Shane. What's his name?
Oh, John Barenthal, the Punisher.
No, Shane. What's his name from Deadwood and Hellboy.
Deadwood and Hellboy. Shane.
Deadwood and Hellboy. It's Shane.
Oh, Ian McShane.
Ian McShane.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to blank.
He's like, John, you broke a rule. You know you can't do that, John.
Oh, wait till this one.
Yeah, he's like, contract's out. Like, okay. And he kind of sounds a little bit like Optimus Prime a little bit. He's like, John Wick, roll out.
Let me just say, this one, I mean, the second one, you had the death with the pencil.
Yep.
That was the big one. Wait till this one, man. There's just so many great, they use the sets around them so well for the kills. It's just
and to a less, let me just clarify this. To a lesser degree, I think The Equalizer is a similar movie, but they have kind of like that thing where I remember when bullet time became a thing, where everybody stops and you can kind of see what's around you. But The Equalizer is one of those things where it's like he literally uses what's ever around him. He's like a Jackie Chan, but not outlandishly flowery about it. And John Wick is like that, and it just takes it to that next level. And it's like, that's pretty.
How would
crazy.
you like to see the Equalizer versus the Baba Yaga?
I would want to see them teaming up.
I'd want to see them versus
I don't
each
want.
other.
Why? I mean,
Because that would be one epic hell of a fight.
It's
Howdy,
interesting.
Sarah.
It's interesting. Hello. It's very interesting, and I'm glad that people are kind of over the Bourne movies because they were kind of boring. So, yep,
Yeah.
It is
Jason.
nice.
Thank you. It's my extension collection of hairnets and name tags.
So, I was mentioning on this, we haven't done a live stream in a while, but since this is our first live
Not
stream,
since the incident.
But yeah, and one such incident is we actually joined a network called the Somebody's Network. So we would like to thank the Somebodies and their various shows, and we'll do so throughout the cast here. But the Somebodies, you can check them out on Twitter, on Facebook, and all the respective podcasts. Great bunch of guys, great bunch of shows. We've participated, at least I've been on a couple of their shows, and it's been a lot of fun.
I will not bow down to any sponsors.
It's a shame when people just do it because you get paid. It's our fourth. That is our fourth Waste World reference.
It really just sickens me, how people just, bow down.
I like you, Garth. I feel like we have a lot in common. You do?
It's like that time in Twilight Zone where that guy cut out his tongue and he put it in a jar.
Baby tongues.
Pulsated and grew baby tongues.
What
was
other movie
awesome.
do you hear the word pulsating? I don't.
Porno.
I think,
It's pulsating.
oh well, I would think
I don't know.
you would see pulsating in that. But little pulsating baby tongues. You just don't hear that word.
Not that I watch porn. Don't do that.
Who watches it these days?
Jada Pinkett Spitz actually came out and said she was addicted to porn at one time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Was this around the time she was in Baps?
I don't know.
Oh,
but
wait, was she not in Baps? She was in Bootylicious or Booty Call. I don't know, one of them. One of the booty movies.
She was one of the
One of the
booty
booty
movies. She was in a booty movie.
She was into booty movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well.
Fish Mooney.
Oh, so yeah, no. Saw John Wick 3, awesome. If you haven't seen it, go fucking see it, man. Awesome.
So, let's see. Today they really are pushing Aladdin, right?
Yeah, Aladdin comes
amidst
out this
all of
weekend.
the sparkly Twilight Batman stuff, they're still trying to pull.
How do you feel
Aladdin
about that? Let's talk about that. That's
right.
a big subject. How do you feel about Twinkly Vampire Man being Batman?
I think that going with someone who's got a youthful look to them is what they're going for, and I think that they're missing the mark again by picking like yet another kind of younger British guy. And I'm like, you did this with Bale, and it's going to be weird, like the voice. But in all honesty, I'll give it a shot.
I mean, renderings of look. I mean, here's the thing. When they picked Ben Affleck, I was fucking against it. I hated Ben Affleck.
Still am, and you liked him.
I actually loved Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought he was perfect.
Wasn't he good in Suicide Squad? I thought he was really good in that movie. And it's like
I liked him in all the Batman movies. I mean, I really was hoping
him killing people.
I was really hoping he was going to get a standalone Batman movie.
Yeah,
and
he's
who
a
gives a
baby.
shit? If Batman kills people all the time, doesn't matter which Batman it is. You throw a fucking sharp knife at someone, it's going to kill him.
Hard.
I love Batman. Batman's always killed people.
No, he is not.
Okay,
he stopped killing people in
after we're done. After we're done, I'm gonna show you the video for Batman where he's like, I don't kill people, and they're like, you literally just broke that guy's neck. No, he's taking a nap.
Is this the same guy who was trying to find his voice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think you do to people? I hit him really hard, and then he goes to sleep.
Oh my God.
What do you think? What happens when you throw things at him? The pointy end goes in, but it doesn't kill.
Oh my God.
So yes, Batman's killed a lot of people. You just you turn the other cheek and don't pay attention.
Yeah, I turn the other cheek. That's me. I don't know, man. Yeah, I think that Pattinson's a good actor because we've seen him in things, and if you're just going to judge someone by their early work and all that, like Twilight, I don't think that's necessarily fair.
I'll give him a shot.
Yeah.
And like the drawing renderings that they have, like I think the look that they're going for, he does fit it.
Mm-hmm. They're going for like a year one type thing.
Yeah, so I think he fits.
We don't
need
another origin movie. We really don't.
No.
I mean, whether it's Spider-Man or Batman, people get it. Move on. You know.
That's why I love Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, because every time they introduce it, it's always like, you know the story.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. God, you know what? Do you think that there's going to be another superhero movie that beats that one? Because as I see it more and more, I love it more and more.
As far as animated, oh, absolutely.
Oh,
animated, it's going to be tough to top that.
By far the best looking animated movie that I've seen in a very long time.
I mean, honestly, I like Avengers and all that, and I can watch them multiple times. But as far as like choosing to watch it, I would choose Spider-Man over.
You didn't
Avengers.
like Endgame as much as you did Infinity War, though.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. I can see that because Endgame was wacky. Oh my goodness!
Endgame had some plot holes and some weirdness that I was like, that doesn't make sense. So where I think Infinity War was pretty well, plot holeless. There was a couple, but
I stand by Shazam. I've said that's like a huge breakout movie for DC. And
Shazam was awesome. Shazam was amazing.
I don't know. Did it do as well as Aquaman?
No,
because Aquaman was like killing stuff. That is their most successful movie of all time.
That's
so
because
far.
Jason Momoa got wet. And all the girls were like, "Oh, I have to go see Jason."
Wait, was that a verb?
Jason Momoa wet. Oh,
yeah, pretty much.
Anything you fucking stick Jason Momoa in, you got the female crowd already.
But to fulfill our Star Wars mention, you
Jason Momoa was in Star Wars.
No, his dad. His dad was Commander Cody. His dad was Jango Fett.
Yeah.
So and clone of Boba Fett and all that. So it's like, hey, you've got him as well. And
his movie dad.
Yeah, his movie dad.
Not his real life dad.
Wait, movies aren't real life? Hold on. What?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Game on.
So Jaws didn't really happen? Like, I thought it was like a live video.
Only the telepathic Jaws.
The telepathic Jaws.
The Mega is not real either. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
Jason Statham is real, though.
You know, I love early Jason Statham's work. Like, I
do you
go
mean
back
Olympic highboard diving Jason Statham or movie Jason Statham?
No, slightly later than I would say I like Snatch when he was in
Snatch was a great
and
movie.
when didn't he play a small role in like some other ones? I think he was in I want to say Rock and Rolla. He was in.
I don't think he was.
No, Revolver.
Yeah, he was in Revolver. I was gonna say he wasn't in Rock and Rolla.
And the first Transporter. Okay.
I love the Transporter franchise
I like,
until they got rid of him.
Yeah. Then I think like pretty much everything after he started showing up in like the.
What was the one he did with Jet Li? Didn't he?
That was War.
Yeah,
and
that was
the one. Like the one was cool. You ever seen that?
Yeah,
that was neat.
Jason
Statham
Statham's
that freaking motorcycle and hit someone with it. I was like, yeah.
Jason Statham's like a guilty pleasure actor. Like people are like, you like him? You're like, yeah.
I did not like Crank, and I did not like Crank 2 by extension of not liking Crank.
Crank was okay. I mean,
it was cranky.
It was all right. I like the Bank Job, or wasn't that the one that he did, the Bank Job?
I'm not going to see it.
That was all right.
I don't see bank robbery movies. I didn't see The Town. I didn't see.
Town was a good movie too.
You know what? It's one of those things. It's like I lived through it. I don't need to redo it. So
you lived through it.
Yeah, I was in a bank robbery. So.
You never said this.
You didn't know this?
No.
Yeah, no. I was like a bank manager, and the bank got robbed and all that. So like, I didn't want to relive that. So I don't.
So you have post-traumatic stress from it?
Oh, big time, man. I did. Yeah.
So never run up on you with a ski mask and a gun and say empty the register?
Not unless you want to get like karate chopped in the throat. No, it was crazy too because my boss at the time took her name badge off. And I'm like, oh, real classy, you hoe. You know,
or a smart move.
I didn't know what was going on, so I was like walking around afterwards, and I'm like, oh, hey, talking to the cops, and I'm like kicking shit around. I didn't even realize. Like, oops. They're like, you need to stop, sir. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just pacing, you know. But yeah, no, it was not
Did
a fun
they do
experience.
things to you sexually?
No, as much as I asked.
Oh, we lost all our viewers on that question.
Wouldn't be the first time.
They did things to me.
How do you think we got our first subscribers? Like, you remember on The Simpsons, right? When he's like, just have your parents send money here, and I'll send you this book of me and explicit. What? I used a butt double. The cutscenes from The Simpsons. My. Oh man, but yeah, no. So I don't watch bank robbery movies. They just it's just one of those things I don't feel the need to pursue. You know,
I should tell you, John Wick is nothing but a bank robbery movie.
Yeah, it's John Wick. I'm gonna see it. Like, okay, you know, I mean, I made it through the Lady Killers, so you know. Oh, what a piece of shit that was, huh? You guys ever see the Lady Killers with Tom Hanks and Marlon Wayans?
I was gonna say, for such a huge all-star cast, that movie was like
all-star. It's like watching? What? Tom Hanks and J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons, Marlon Wayans.
Yep.
There's more than that. They had a whole shit ton of people.
I would not be shocked if what was it? The old woman was in that. I don't know what she was in, but I think she was the mom in what's that? Grown Ups.
Irma P. Hall. You had Ryan Hurst.
I don't know who that is.
Dude, you don't know who Ryan T. Hurst is? He was
is that the guy from Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, yeah.
And he played Opie in Sons of Anarchy.
I didn't watch Son of Anarchy, but I would know him from the movie The Postman.
Yeah, George Wallace.
George Wallace.
Yeah, George Wallace. Yeah, Blake Clark.
I'm drawing a blank on who any of these damn people are.
Blake Clark? You don't remember him from anything?
No, I don't know who Blake Clark is. No one does.
Yes, dude, he's the dad.
He's the guy that goes like this.
Yeah, he's the farmer.
He's apparently on Boy Meets World, so I should know.
I was about to say, how do you not know? Blake Clark's been like everything.
Greg Grunberg was in the movie. Wow.
You should know who Hallie Singleton is. She's
wearing
a red uniform there.
Is that Rolaren from? No, it's not. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know who these people are. So all I remember is the movie came out and it was freaking terrible.
It was bad.
Oh man, it was one of those things. It's like
You also had Stephen Root in it, man.
well, Stephen Root is amazing, and I mean, if not for just his work on King of the Hill, making that show watchable, but you know, just like for playing Milton and
Yeah.
getting his stapler. Yeah, Lady Killers was a piece of
And
shit.
he's also in your favorite show, Barry.
Yeah, Barry's great. I do like Barry.
Yeah.
Have you started watching season 2?
No.
So, hey, I'm still not opposed to trying to get Dominic on the show. So, and you know, once we can figure that out, but
I'm waiting for the next season of
Deadwood?
Silicon Valley. No, Deadwood's not a season; it's a movie, and I'm waiting for that shit.
Ooh, classic. Yeah, you know, it's neat. Isn't it funny? Like, HBO is trying so hard to get people to stop canceling their subscriptions. And they're like, wait, this is coming. This is coming. And it's like, yeah, probably too little too late, guys. And it's like, I don't think you're going to sway them by putting movies like Justice League out there, you know, where it's like, oh, get our subscription channel.
Man,
Yeah.
don't worry. Eventually, it'll be HBO bought by Disney. They bought Hulu, so
Then, I mean, they're already halfway there.
yeah.
Because Hulu
They've almost collected all the Infinity Stones.
Oh, I never thought of it that way.
Pretty soon they're gonna snap.
Oh, you're going to die.
Oh, we own all your TV now.
I am inevitable.
Your TV's off now. You know what? If they did turn off all the TV, half the population would kill themselves.
That's an interesting thought. Huh. Which half?
They have to sign the Game of Thrones petition.
Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't sign that.
Or the ones that have to go the post-traumatic stress classes now that it's over.
What are you trying to say? That's good.
Oh, we own everything.
Hey, a lot of people have post-traumatic stress for different things in their life.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. Oh.
Oh, it's all a farce.
Hey, what if
One mouse to rule them all.
what if you take out V for Vendetta's voice and you put Mickey Mouse's in there? Remember, the 5th of December. Or November. Okay, I forget.
Yeah.
Or Darkman or something like. Remember Darkman?
Or
The first one with Leslie Nielsen?
Yeah.
Got a certain set of skills. I can't feel pain and my face is wrapped up like crap.
What if they just replaced Thanos' voice with Mickey? Should have went for the head. That's what he did for Comcast. Comcast threw the accent.
Oh, dude, fuck Comcast. Yeah.
Should have went for the head, Comcast. We bought Fox.
What is left that can oppose them?
Nothing.
AOL Time Warner?
I think
Is
they
that
own
even no? Because they own Warner
I was
Brothers.
about to say, I think they own that too.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if we'll eventually see.
The only thing I don't think they own is Universal.
Yeah. No. Wait. I think they might.
I don't think they do.
No. Well, they own all of the Islands of Adventure and that kind of stuff, so they're at least getting some sort of payback or royalty. What up, Dylan? What up? At the Hero Collector 1 from Instagram, Dylan Hill, our buddy.
Instagram.
I was
Hit us up on the gram.
I was talking to him today. He was showing me a little bit of a video he's working on for his room in his collection. It's super slick, man. There's like so much stuff that's gonna make your jaw drop.
Well, as long as it's not like the scene from Scary Movie, it's like, take a look at these pictures.
No, it's like anything. No, you know what it is? It was like Jeepers Creepers. And
Oh, nice.
Derry. No, he's got like all the Marvel Legends and stuff, and one of the things that I thought was cool is he's got like a whole wall of like pops and stuff set up, and like all the Avengers stuff. It's really cool. It's coming along so nice. He's got a great collection, and we'll be featuring him on our show at some point, and our page definitely. You know, he sells stuff, so you know, and was very nice enough to hook us up with a prize. So you know, thank you very much. Mr.
Yes.
At the Hero Collector 1. Hopefully I said it right.
Hit him up on the gram.
Yep, hit him up on Instagram.
On the gram.
We've got a very active Instagram page. You must be happy about that.
Yeah, but someone needs to learn to hashtag.
Yeah, I don't hashtag for shit.
He's always like, I don't know why this picture didn't get any likes. Because you didn't hashtag it.
Or hashtag Justin is cool.
Hashtag needs to learn hashtags.
Yeah, pretty much. I am not going to deny that. Just like you should learn Twitter. So
Yeah, fuck that. Never have, never will.
I did hit up Kyle Mooney on Twitter though. I really did. Because I ended up seeing the Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah,
So,
sorry,
yeah.
there was a gnat.
It was a Mothra.
Got it.
Not again. He hits me all the time when the show's not on.
You shut your mouth, bitch.
I'll be good.
You fell down the stairs.
Hey man, don't hassle me. I'm local.
I got Gray.
Oh,
So another shout out to
man.
the Duo Finds. Matt at the Duo Finds. He went to L.A.
Hell yeah. I don't know if you
And,
can see this, guys. It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, right? The battle damage version. This thing is freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's like a nice mold.
Yeah.
He was nice enough to get us both one.
I know, right?
Yeah, we meet him up at the movies every week. He's our cameraman. Actually,
He is our
for
cameraman. He's the guy
movies.
you hear laughing at the kids and all that.
Yeah, for Justin versus Justin going to the movies. If you ever hear, "Hey, don't touch that," that's actually him, because we steal posters and stuff when we're leaving. And we grabbed some Avengers ones. I got one for you if you want it.
Yeah, we do steal a lot of things from the movie.
I grabbed a couple Avengers posters if you want them.
I have a Battle Angel Alita poster for you.
I'll take it.
No, you won't.
I would.
It doesn't exist. So, I was thinking about this and to kind of segue. Yep, so all Justins matter.
Yes.
So I was thinking about this. What is your feeling of movies thus far of 2019? Do you think they lived up to the hype? Do you think that we have yet to see the best with like Star Wars coming and all that? Have they peaked? What do you think?
I don't think we've peaked yet.
I haven't seen John Wick 3 yet. We'll see it tomorrow together.
Okay, as far as John Wick goes, that is going to be the best action movie of this year.
I'm not even going to quibble about that. You're probably right.
As far as it versus Avengers, I like John Wick way better.
Like way better?
Way better.
Wow.
Put it this way, I only went and saw Avengers once in the theater.
Yeah,
I'm going to see John Wick twice.
Yeah, but it's 3 hours long. So
I don't give a shit. I would see John Wick if it's 5 hours long. There's maybe 20 minutes in John Wick where you're kind of like, this part doesn't really need to be here. But other than that, every other part, okay. Put it this way. When I went and saw John Wick, I went with my dad. First of all, he doesn't go to the movies for anything. He doesn't leave. I think the last movie he saw in the theater was The Hobbit, because he was really big in Lord of the Rings.
I like your dad's style.
So that was like the last movie he actually went and saw in the theater.
Yeah.
I think. So, because even when we sat there, I said, "What's the last time you went to the theater?" He's like, "I don't know. It's been a long time." He came to me when he saw John Wick 3 come out, and he goes, "When are we going?" That's how much he loves John Wick. And even after we left, he goes, "When's the 4th one coming out? I need to wait." And I told him 2021. He goes, "I can't wait that long."
Did you tell him he could watch replicas?
I did.
You did tell him about replicas? Yes. Oh my god. We saw that this year.
Yes, we did. That was was a movie.
That was you know what? I don't completely hate that movie. We saw that after Bumblebee, and I'm like,
It wasn't. I would pick replicas above Bumblebee and Alita.
No, not above Alita.
I would pick it above Alita.
You know what? I'm not going to give it that.
The acting was shitty, but at least the story made semi-sense.
The acting was just like when you see Keanu Reeves, and shout out to the Derailers who always go shout out to Keanu Reeves, their favorite.
Keanu Reeves is awesome, man.
It's one of those things. It's like, did he just? I don't know. It's like Nicolas Cage. It's like which actor are you going to get? Are you going to get like discount version, dollar store version? Where it's like he's like, I'm here to deliver lines. But then he's like, yeah, I'm guessing I'm back. It's like, okay, so you can inflect on like different movies, but not on this one. I'm like, who is telling Keanu Reeves not to act like he knows what he's doing?
I think maybe it's time. Maybe like when he's doing like the really crappy roles, it's kind of like extending himself. So he's probably just tired from like doing other roles.
Oh, so he's just having like an off day.
Yeah,
at the office.
It's kind of like, okay, I finished a really big blockbuster. Now I'm going to fit this little one in, and then I'm going to do another big blockbuster. Yeah, I would get tired too. I'd probably be at one point.
I guess. I mean, it's kind of your fucking job, but okay.
Okay, but don't you have off days of your job where you're like, I don't want to do this?
Never.
Yeah, bullshit.
Never.
As I get IM after IM.
Dude, trust me. I can handle it. So I'm thinking about all kinds of stuff all the time. And I'm like, yeah, let's get some work done.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just do it in between my phone calls.
I'm really excited. He said he wants to do another Constantine movie.
Oh, interesting.
And
yeah.
he said he wouldn't mind doing another Speed movie with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, I guess that's just him being nice because he knows Bird Box was a piece of crap. So
what would they do this time? They've already done a bus. They've done a boat.
plane.
There's a bomb on a plane, hotshot.
There's a bomb on this hydrofoil.
On the Zeppelin.
On this phone booth.
On the Segway.
On the Segway. Paul Blart's there. Oh my God. I want to see him do an Adam Sandler comedy because I think that would be hilarious.
No.
Yeah, we need to see some other Keanu Reeves comedy. But I guess we're getting Bill and Ted. We're gonna get Bill and Ted again. So that I'm getting my wish.
Are we excited about it? Chip 2? CHP 2? What's that?
CHP.
I'm short on my abbreviations today.
I don't know. What is it?
You have to expand your question there.
Yes.
We're both being stupid at the moment. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
once you explain it, we'll be like, oh.
Oh, chapter 2.
Oh, John Wick, chapter 2?
Chapter 3.
There'll be 4 coming out.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about
excited
it?
about
If you're
3.
talking about it, chapter 2.
Oh, it, yeah,
yes, I'm
dude.
excited for
Yes,
that.
absolutely. Okay, so that's one that I'm really looking forward to.
That's why I said I don't think we've peaked yet.
Yeah, and it's
I'm
kind
kind
of
of looking forward to The Lion King, actually.
What? Why?
I got James Earl Jones in it again.
So?
I don't know. I think they look good in the animation.
It doesn't need to be made, man. I'm looking forward to Aladdin.
A lot of shit doesn't need to be made.
So there, I'm gonna see Aladdin.
I'm gonna see Aladdin too.
Yeah,
I'm seeing Aladdin
you know
actually on
what?
Friday night.
We'll probably shoot a video about
We
it.
probably will.
All right then.
Oh, I also saw A Dog's Purpose.
Did you like that? Was that any good? I mean, I'm sure a lot
I
of
like the
people
first-
like dogs.
I like the first one a lot more. This one wasn't bad. It's definitely a family movie.
How does Dennis Quaid come off now? Because he
Dude,
just
Dennis
like
Quaid?
he looks
actually,
like a slightly too deflated balloon animal.
no. See,
You know,
he
it's like,
plays an old farmer. He plays an old farmer,
Yeah.
so he fits the role perfect.
Do you remember him in The Rookie?
Yeah,
He was awesome in that.
he was in a lot of good movies back then.
Inner Space.
Yeah.
Yeah, Inner Space was pretty badass. So, yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to think. He's in that other one. Is it the one about the house that's coming out?
That's out right now.
Yeah, we didn't see that, but
Yeah. I heard it sucked.
yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I mean, it looks kind of funny for like what it is. Just like what's her name, Ma, like that movie with
Oh god.
Olivia,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I feel like I've
I
seen
don't
this
even want
shit
to see
before.
that.
No, it looks dumb.
Oh, a stranger invited me to their basement. Let's go party now.
Oh wait, I don't expect this could potentially be dangerous. Like, yeah, I think that there is right now a shortage of good horror films. Just like for the past couple of years, there's been a shortage of good comedies.
Well, I don't know. I think it too could help that out
Mhm,
because
I
Pet
agree.
Cemetery was trash.
And you saw La Lorna, and you didn't think that was
The
that
Curse
great.
of La Llorona. Me and Matt both agree. We saw it, and
Oh, definitely.
we both didn't hate La Llorona.
I didn't hate The Prodigy, but I don't think it's a great movie.
Yeah, The Curse of La Llorona. It's from the Conjuring group, and it's okay up until the end. It's kind of like the ending was just kind of like, how are we going to end this? It wasn't horrible.
Oh, okay. So he's excited about Ma, which is fine. It just, to me, it looks like something that's been done, and it looks like they're just trying to flip it for some reason. So, Memory Drain, what up? Good to see you. We're just talking about horror movies right now. We segued off of comment I was making. Do you think that movies are going to get better this year? Because he just saw John Wick 3, and we're going to go see it tomorrow together. And with Avengers, he actually liked this a lot better than Avengers.
Dude, that's because, I can't ruin it for you. I wish I could tell
fine.
you, like, wait till this scene.
When we get off this, I'll do it. So hey, what up?
Yeah, just wait till you're in the movie. I'm not going to tell you anything. You're just going to hear me go.
What up, Todd? We're talking about movies that are going to possibly peak for the year. What do we think is the best? I mean, we started off the year with Glass, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not as good as Split.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
I liked it too.
And we had Alita, and I know Commie Turtle loved Alita, but
we got a lot of hate. We both did not like Alita. A lot of people loved it. We got a lot of hate for that. That was actually our most hated video ever.
Yeah, with our 2 hates on it, right? Yeah.
Well, no, we got it. We got a lot of dislikes, but
That's
we actually had 2 people arguing with us. And
Yeah,
Matt,
that was great.
Matt stepped in and said, "Shove it up your
Oh
ass."
yeah, no, Brightburn's looking pretty decent. That's going to be a scary one too.
Spider-Man Far
Nothing
From
wrong
Home,
with
that could
being
be good.
optimistic. Yeah, no, I'm optimistic that Lion King is going to blow, and I know
I'm looking forward.
you're
to
excited for it. I don't know why. I
it. 'Cause
really.
I just can't wait.
Are they even going to sing in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Even in the trailer, like Bakuna.
Is Jonathan Taylor Thomas still alive?
Yes.
He is? Okay. I don't know. You know those kids, like you never know from like Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Like they got some bad coke from Tim Allen. You know, dude, I'm looking forward to Aladdin. I'm telling you, I saw the stage show, and if it comes across at all like the stage show, it's going to be good.
I don't know. I'm kind of hit or miss. One movie I'm really not looking forward to is the new Star Wars one.
What?
I think it's going to suck.
Why?
Because the last one wasn't all that great.
You know what?
The last one was boring.
I like movies.
I love movies.
And, you know, I don't look at Star Wars like it's this golden calf or something like that. I just enjoy them for what they are. I wish that the other one had like a couple different ways that they went, but as a whole, I enjoyed looking at it.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, the last two that came out. The first one, what was the name of it?
New Hope, or
No, wasn't it New Hope?
The Force Awakens.
Yeah, that one I liked.
New Hope. I'm like, no, okay, I get it. The general consensus.
Mhm.
The general consensus is they don't like the Aladdin film. I get it. That's fine. You know.
Okay, well, back on my Star Wars stuff.
I just have to laugh on how graphic they are
Yeah,
about their
it's
feelings for
non-negatives.
not liking Aladdin.
But the first one was entertaining. It was great. It brought back the second one. Man, Skywalker sucked in it. He was boring.
I don't know. I mean, I liked certain parts of it. I think that they're integrating things like humor that have always been missing.
There wasn't even
and
like
it's
that
like
much humor.
they have women in the movies now. You know, so it's like I kind of like. I mean, I get it.
I don't give a shit about women or men.
The casino part was bullshit. I get it. But
no,
you know
the
what?
whole part on the island was bullshit. That movie was just bullshit. I was bored.
It doesn't leave much that you could like, I guess. So
that movie was
like
boring.
that,
Okay. It was very, very boring.
It was boring. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I didn't like the whole plan and all that, where then Laura Dern shows up, you know, presumably out of Jurassic Park, and she's like, "Oh, I've got a plan. I'm not going to tell anybody about it." I'm like, "Oh, okay, good thing. For what reason? It doesn't fucking make any sense." And the Mary Poppins part was stupid. Like that was dumb. Like they had a perfect out and they chose not to use it, which I thought was bullshit.
And I hate like the suit. Like we're gonna talk to each other and like, but we're not gonna be together in the same room.
I like Luke Skywalker. He's always been my favorite character from Star Wars.
I liked him in the original 3. The last one, he blew chunks.
I liked it. I mean, that's the thing. Again, I'm not the biggest Star Wars guy out there. I mean,
but I did like Solo.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Solo. I loved. I love Solo.
A lot of people didn't like Solo.
It was one of those things I did not expect to like it going in, and it was just fun. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's kind of like watching, you know, maybe like a not as high stakes National Treasure movie. And it's just like, oh, they're going to the next place, and then you get to this, and it's like, oh, that guy's got this weird sort of lightsaber, and it was just fun, you know. And Ron Howard can direct the hell out of a film. So
Ron Howard can, dude, he can take shit and make gold out of it.
Oh, he polished it. So
he polished. Like, Solo was a turd. He polished it good.
How she looks like Mary Poppins. Yeah, no, absolutely. But not the midichlorians. I saved Leia. Yeah.
A spoonful of the Force makes that medicine go down.
And that's
in the most delightful way.
Made it sound like a suppository there. No, I get all of that. I was not a big fan of Rogue One. I think that if they were going to do that,
Rogue One was trash.
It was just like. I know there's that whole argument about like watching the Titanic and you know what's going to happen and all that. You know what's going to happen here and you're like, oh, what's going to happen? I just did not care for the characters. With the exception of the robot, I really did not like the characters.
We talked about the first time I watched Titanic. I knew the boat was going to sing. I didn't know I was going to see Kate Winslet's boobies.
That's fair. That's very fair. So, and you know what?
I did not know she was going to get drawn like one of the French girls.
Yeah, well, by 90s standards, not bad.
No, not bad.
So, and your friend Billy Zane was in it.
Yes, Billy Zane.
This is your man, Billy Zane. He's a pretty cool guy.
Billy Zane's awesome, man.
Yep. Yeah, no, we were talking about that today, too, actually. He doesn't do Star Wars, so it's okay. I mean...
I like some of the Star Wars.
I like watching
I don't love them all, but I like them.
I admit it, I'll probably be there on opening night.
I mean, I will be, too. I was there for all of them, so yeah, I'll be there, too.
Did you know that 2 days ago, I think, was the anniversary of...
He said boobies.
Yeah. It was the anniversary of the release of Phantom Menace.
Nobody cares.
Dude, I care. Darth Maul.
Darth Maul was
awesome.
That's your guy right there.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing good out of that whole thing.
There's like 2 or 3 other good things in that movie. Samuel L. Jackson is in the movie.
Okay. Sam Jackson.
You speak of the prophecy in which someone will bring balance to the Force, motherfucker.
Okay, he didn't say motherfucker in the movie.
No, but he should. Is not the biggest fan. Okay, but although the trilogy is such a standard as teen, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, here's the problem with the prequels. They took the most boring government subject of talking nonstop and said, "Hey, let's make 3 movies out of this."
Yeah, I mean, it was about bureaucracy.
It's like watching CNN.
It was a lot. But E.T. shows up, you know, and there's Wookiees. It was a lot of bullshit, like absolutely.
If only they had Ripley.
And then, dude, that would have been freaking great if they could have integrated that. That would have been awesome.
Or the Predator.
Xenomorphs. Like, wait a minute. That's a whole different movie here now. We've got xenomorphs and predators versus freaking lightsabers. That'd be amazing.
Okay,
that's an even match.
Arnold shows up.
A predator versus
I'm here to
Jedi?
warn you about the predators. They are going to come for your country.
You speak of the prophecy in which we whoop some ass. Yeah, no, that would be freaking awesome, actually. I want to see that movie. I want to see Star Wars versus the xenomorphs and the predators. That shit I'd watch.
Xenomorphs would win because stormtroopers can't hit shit.
No, dude. But, I mean, Alien versus Predator. Look at who wipes out like an entire fucking population of aliens.
See, Alien versus Predator, they always end up killing each other, and no one really wins.
Well, I think the fans win, at least
the fans
in Requiem.
Those movies, okay, Alien versus Predator are shit movies, but they're entertaining as hell to watch.
Dude, half of the stuff that we talk about on this podcast are bullshit, crap, plot hole movies that we enjoy watching.
This is true.
That should be our title. Bullshit plot movies that you watch.
Biggest one, Battleship.
Dude, we love Battleship.
I fucking love Battleship.
Man.
Battleship is the most shit movie ever, and I love it.
What do we think of
Jordan Peele horror movies? He does good.
I liked Us. I thought Us was good. I thought that the other one was better.
Get Out?
Yeah.
Get Out was. I haven't seen Us. I missed Us.
Us was like he does a really good job of establishing mood, which is very important for those movies. Where it's like
I'm singing a lot today.
I know that one. I know that because of my sister. But yeah, I thought this good. I mean, I'm looking forward to what he's going to do next. If he's going to take over Gargoyles, if he's going to do that. Some great bad movies. Well, let's hear them. What do you like that's great and bad?
I heard the Twilight Zone got renewed for a 2nd season online.
Nice.
Not on TV. Just
everyone I know who's seen it said it's great.
I watched a couple of the episodes that were free.
You're mostly who I know.
And they were great. I liked it. I thought it was good. Mostly because Dinesh was in the first one.
Oh, Dinesh was in it.
So yeah, no, there's a lot of crappy movies that we do love, and I got a lot of them right here behind me.
Oh my God, you could go through this whole thing. You know what we were talking about last year at this time? Rampage.
Yeah, that's a Dwayne Johnson movie. It sucked ass, but it was entertaining.
You know, it's one of those things.
And I own it. It's in there.
They've really lowered the bar for some of these things. I go back to Snakes on a Plane. I enjoy that movie. It is bullshit, but it is a lot of fun.
I didn't motherfucking Snakes on a Plane.
Kenan Thompson turns out he's flying like some plane simulator on his PSP, and they put him in charge of flying.
Ambulance. I don't remember that movie. I mean Eric Roberts movies. But
Eric Roberts. Oh my God.
The man didn't talk until he was like 12.
Best 2. Hell yeah. Dude, Eric Roberts was like one of my favorite things about The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
He's like, who's this guy, the Joker? I'm here, I could take him. I'm Eric Roberts. You know?
I like how he sounds like Troy McClure.
He does sound like Troy McClure a little bit. He's got fantastic
I'm
hair.
Eric Roberts. You may remember me from such
Todd,
films.
Absolutely. I actually like that second D&D movie that they made. They made a Dungeons and Dragons movie, and it's not.
I was thinking of Dicks and Dildos.
What do you need the other one for? Hello, my name is Peg. Oh my God!
You said D&D.
Apparently, you've been listening to one of our fellow somebody's shows, "Casual Sex with Crumb." So where he calls them Con Air. Con Air's a great movie.
Con Air, okay, it's in there.
Yeah. But yeah, you should definitely check out on the Somebody's Network. You can check it out wherever podcasts are found. Casual Sex with Crumb. It might make you blush, so listen to it with your headphones on.
And then put the bunny in the box.
Yeah, pretty much. So that was a great segue. I like that. But yeah.
Nick Cage with a Southern accent. You can't beat it.
So Ambulance. This is an interesting one.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I'm going to have to look for it.
I mean, after this, I kind of want to go back and watch Best of the Best Part 2. So, Mark DeCostos, the Iron Chef's nephew.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go find the Ambulance because we like shitty movies. If you find a shitty one that's entertaining, we like it. Like when you showed me Man Bear Pig movie from Russia,
the Guardians,
yeah.
The Guardians movie. Yeah.
I just call it Man Bear Pig movie.
Man Bear Pig.
Look, it's the Man Bear Pig.
If you guys haven't ever seen this, it's like the Avengers, except for one guy turns into a giant bear, and then the bear has missiles that come out of him.
He looks like
freaking awesome.
No, if you ever watched it it totally is like South Park with the Man Bear Pig episode.
Mm-hmm.
Man Bear Pig.
You know, since Todd's on, I want to ask: have you ever seen a movie, early Michael J. Fox movie, and it's called Midnight Madness? It is. It's basically about a scavenger hunt where, and Todd showed me this on VHS, and it has. I'm trying to think of the guy from American Werewolf in Paris or London.
I may have seen
Dude,
it.
it is so good. And it's basically like this sort of weird, crazy caper movie where you have one night to find out where the scavenger hunt is going to lead you. It's pretty crazy. So it's pretty cool. So, but it's a lot of fun. And in terms of like, it seems like it has the production value of like Grease, and it also has Eddie in it. So,
Lucky Number 11. I wasn't a huge fan of that, actually.
That's a big cult movie too.
It is a
like,
big cult movie. A lot of
movie.
people do love it, and it's got a good cast. I'll give it that. But I don't know. I wasn't in love with it.
That ambulance movie keeps sounding better and better. I like
Roberts is a comic book artist.
Kent Dorfman from Animal House is in it. Yep, and Eddie something. I almost said Redmayne, but it's not him. I can't. Eddie Deason. Eddie Deason. Hey, how you doing, guys?
I did watch a comic book movie that I kind of forgot about, and I watched it again. I kind of liked it again. Was The Losers?
Oh yeah, with another Chris
Jeffrey
Evans.
D. Morgan,
Yep.
Chris Evans.
Wow, that's got a lot of people in it. Like, because it's also got Zoe Saldana in it too. Is Bradley Cooper in that?
No,
no,
it's not Bradley Cooper.
I confused
it's
that
got
with
Idris Elba. He's
he thinks he's so handsome. I mean, he is, but he just thinks it.
Yeah. No, I mean that movie, and the other two guys are unknowns, but
yeah. No, Losers. Losers was a cool movie. Yeah, Eugene from Greece. Yep, that's Eddie Deason. He also did Mandark. Deep cuts today, guys. Yep. Yeah, The Losers. Good flick.
I just like the scene with Chris Evans where he's doing the "I can shoot you telepathically." Boom, boom.
What was that one he was in? I wanted to call it like Bangkok Dangerously. No, it was Push. Did you ever see Push?
Yeah.
That was a piece of shit, man. Did you ever see? I would rather watch Bangkok Dangerous than watch that.
Green Hornet wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah. Okay. All
Seth Rogen actually did good in that one.
So I get it. It was pretty much like his.
For anybody doesn't know, I'm
eating
eating ice. Sorry.
Yeah, he eats ice. So I don't know. Shit and stuff.
But on to your thing. Sorry, I just.
Yeah, I mean, so he eats ice. I liked Jumper, and Jumper was another movie that was not great.
I didn't mind Jumper.
Yeah, it was one of those things. I think people just hate Hayden Christensen. So, oh my God, Cyborg with Van Damme is one of the worst movies ever made. I swear. And it's like because it's one of those movies where it's like it's trying to be so much better than it actually turned out, and everything is utter bullshit. Yeah, Cyborg is a great bad movie.
Isn't all Van Damme
Cyborg
movies?
2 has Angelina Jolie in it, and I used to joke with that. I'm like, oh, look, it's me. It's time to go stand naked by the window, which is pretty much what she did in the damn movie. So
But here's the thing: all Van Damme movies aren't they shit, but they were just great. Like Universal Soldiers was shit, but it was great.
Hard Target.
Yeah, Hard Target with his dude. He rode the shit out of that dirt bike in that movie.
He did. Dude, that mullet was
the Street Fighter movie.
Yeah. Oh, I'm starting to see this.
I mean, come on. The bad guy was the dad from the Addams Family.
That was his last movie, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That was sad, because he's so good. The Kingsman, dude. The Kingsman movies are amazing. Yeah, even the second one was good.
They're coming out with another one, so.
Are they really?
Yep.
Okay, so Harry from the Kingsman, and you've got the Equalizer, and you've got John Wick and all that. Those are the type of guys where it's like they go into places and they mess stuff up, and it's like even better than guys like the Transporter and stuff like that. They're freaking awesome. Like that's
better than Bond.
Yeah, better than Bond because Bond is like kind of boring. And
I haven't liked Bond since Connery.
Wow. You don't like Roger Moore? Roger Moore's good. Dude.
Roger Moore's good, but I mean Sean Connery.
A lot of people give Roger Moore shit, and I'm like, dude, save your scorn for George Lazenby. Save your scorn for Timothy Dalton, and I mean when we
Pierce Brosnan.
I can't hate the Pierce Brosnan movies. And you know what? They're probably on this list. They're probably bullshit. Free Hackers. Oh my God. Yeah, Free Hackers, Angelina Jolie, where she marries Johnny, what's his face, the English kid.
Yeah. From
Hackers. And Hackers was like, it seems like they ripped off the first part of the Matrix from Hackers. So Hackers is not a great movie. And Strange Days as well, if you've ever seen that one. That's another one that I feel like should be on the list. But I am not a Juliette Lewis fan. So.
Yep, so we're getting a Kingsman prequel in 2020.
Ooh, a prequel. Okay.
That's what I said. They're coming out with another one, so it'll be interesting.
Negan's looking at me funny over here.
I don't think they can really see him up there.
Yeah, it's Negan from The Walking Dead.
Your Mountain Dew Hudson.
The Mountain Dew obscured him.
What Roger Moore Bond movies?
Empire Records. Well, you may not have known this, but last week was Rex Manning Day.
Empire Records was a great movie.
Yeah, it is, and it's funny because it's like I'm like, all right, Renee Zellweger, maybe she's not my favorite, but and then
your face is always like this.
Robin Tooney was in that from The Craft, and she shaves her head in the beginning of the movie. Liv Tyler was like her second maybe movie ever. So yeah, no, that movie had some cool people in it. Yeah, Live and Let Die. Yeah. I like Roger Moore. So what Roger Moore movie would I recommend? Octopussy, obviously. If not that, I think he did The Man with the Golden Gun.
You want to know
Moonraker?
A spy movie that's underrated that I do like is The Long Kiss Goodnight. With Sam Jackson and Gina Davis. That's a great movie.
No, here's the funny thing about that. I have never seen that movie all the way through. And I remember renting it at least 6 times from Blockbuster back in the day. And I worked. Yeah, A View to a Kill.
I mean, come on,
was,
you got Sam Jackson driving around going, "Yes, Miss Daisy, I'd be honking."
Yeah. But they based that on La Femme Nikita and all that, and
it was better.
That was like it was a lot better.
Sucked.
Yeah, with freaking Bridget Fonda.
Yeah.
You know what Bridget Fonda's best role ever was? Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
Where she was in that with Ash. That is her best role ever. And the only other one I liked after that was maybe and I may be wrong on this because you guys may be like, oh, well, what about this one? But I liked her in Road to Wellville. So if you ever saw that,
I don't think I did.
It was.
I'm not a huge Bridget Fonda fan, so I don't watch it too much.
Yeah, I mean, really. So with Walken, yeah, and Grace Jones, that was a good one. So I thought that was Diamonds Are Forever. I don't know, but Walken was one of the best Bond villains, and so was Saruman the White. We're talking about good movies and bad movies. Bad movies that
are good.
That you like them. We've just kind of gotten here.
Foxy Brown,
dude. Foxy Brown. Jackie Brown. Underrated Tarantino film. I think it was pretty fun. Who's that? That is Beaumont, a former associate of mine. Yeah, that was good.
We got another Quentin Tarantino movie coming out.
Oh, we do. Is this number 10 or 9?
9.
Okay.
It's Once
Upon a Time. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. No. Good call. Super Fuzz? You mean Hot Fuzz?
Hot Fuzz is a great movie.
I love Hot Fuzz.
I love all their movies.
Yeah. All 5 of the Underwear. You know what?
I don't know about all 5.
I'm going to say this. I thought the third one was freaking killer. Like, where they did, like, the prequel and all that. That was pretty cool. But, yeah, I mean, I like the Underworld movies. And, I mean, if you think about it, what was coming out at that time was Twilight. So you had Underworld and you had Twilight. Where are you going to go? And plus they had lichens, and I just love freaking werewolves. Oh God, dude, how can we forget this one? Van Helsing.
Yeah, Van Helsing was a guilty pleasure.
I fucking love Van Helsing. It's one of those movies that it literally comes on and I get excited. I'm like, oh, Van Helsing's on.
Another movie that was like that sucked, but I kind of enjoyed it was The Brothers Grimm.
Yeah.
With Heath Ledger and Matt Damon.
All right. Did you guys see the part in Brothers Grimm where like the spiders are climbing on the horse's nose and they go inside his nostril? It's fucking creepy. Oh my God. And it's like, ah!
But you want to know what movie sucked? Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, that's fair.
With Jeremy Renner.
The witch in that was really creepy.
Yeah, the witch was creepy, but the movie sucked.
Yet, guilty pleasure, Seventh Son with Jeff Bridges. I'm like, my second favorite actor. I can't think of his fucking name. The dude,
The dude about
Yeah. No, that was a movie that's actually
Thor?
like, yeah. Thor. We can talk about it. The band's been lifted, much like the hammer. Yeah.
Hey.
So, yeah, no. Let's see. You like the seventh? Yeah, because the Seventh Son was actually pretty decent, and it wasn't like R.I.P.D. where everybody's just kind of phoning it in, and it's like, oh, just throw Ryan Reynolds at a movie, he'll make it good. So he literally has all these movies here that are like really shitty that we love.
Tomb Raider 1 and 2.
I'm not gonna.
I'll just turn around and look.
Oh my God, yeah.
G.I. Joe.
Okay, all right. So this is going to be one that's like kind of polarizing in that. Did anybody see the new Power Rangers movie? Because I know we
Yes.
talked about this.
I believe I
The
own that
first-
too.
The first portion, and I am not by any means a Power Rangers fan, okay? But the first portion of that movie, they do such a good job of
It is.
getting those kids oh, well, this is how they brought them together, and this is how they got their powers. They did a phenomenal job. And then the last part of the movie is I'm like, why did you mess this
The
up?
big fight scene did suck. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Oh,
The movie
yeah.
was good up until that.
George Clooney in Batman. Oh, that's a real guilty pleasure, man.
I
And
own
that's
that too.
actually going into oh my God, Swamp Thing too. Wait, we'll get back to Swamp Thing. So they just released the picture today for the Swamp Thing on DC, and it looks awesome.
30 Days of Night.
Yep.
That's
Oh, Johnny Mnemonic, you had to bring it up. I
Johnny
am not
Mnemonic.
a Johnny Mnemonic fan, and I really like Brian Thompson, who plays like the weird priest that stabs people. So yeah, the Zords were doing Transformer. Yeah, and I was talking to my dad about this too. Transformers movies have not been good since like the third one, and that is a push.
I liked them all until Bumblebee.
Oh, really? You like the Last Night? And
I
all
didn't
that?
mind it. But
I,
Bumblebee, yeah, that was.
I think it's a lot of mess, and I think it's a lot of shit moving really fast on screen, and I think it doesn't look good or sound good, really.
Oh, another guilty pleasure. The Red movies.
No, Red was good.
Red and Red 2, I love that. The Warriors.
The Warriors is an amazing movie. That's not even close to being bad. The chief from friggin' Carmen Sandiego's on that. He's like, hey there. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, The Happening. That's a guilty pleasure
Can we
movie.
not
Everybody-
talk about The Happening for 1 week? One week.
We only talked about it last week because I said I watched it again. I forgot all about that. Well, no, we were talking about John Leguizamo, and that's
We
what
were.
in
All right,
last
fair.
week.
Look, fair point. I won't bring up Lady in the Water. You don't have to bring up The Happening because I liked it. I love, Keanu Reeves is great. I mean, in pretty much, Constantine was great. How
Yeah.
cool was it when he had that cross sort of flamethrower where it's like,
What's the one? Oh, what was the one where him and Al Pacino are father and son? This dad's the devil.
Devil's Advocate?
Yeah, that was a good.
Underrated performance, I think.
That was a great.
You know, it was like half courtroom drama.
Yeah.
And it's funny too because it's like you knew he hadn't really hit his lines as like an actor yet. He's talking to the judge. He goes, "Your Honor, I'm counting on it." And I'm like, oh, not quite there.
Oh,
But I bet you, our friend Simon Says out there has seen A Scanner Darkly, right? So that was an interesting movie. Robert Downey Jr. and Keanu Reeves, and they kind of switched back and forth. Oh my God, Cat's Eyes? That's a obscure one with Drew Barrymore. Yeah, based on a Stephen King's novel. Yeah, I always confuse that one with The Sleepwalkers. I don't know why, but yeah, dude. Yeah, I knew you'd seen that one too.
How about
so.
The Highlander?
I love the Highlanders.
The Highlander was shit.
Dude, I even saw Highlander Endgame in the theaters. You know? Not gonna lie, those are my movies.
North.
The Gift, speaking of oh my God, yeah, The Gift. I think we all know why we saw that movie. Yup.
Oh, here's a guilty pleasure from when our teenage child years.
Garbage Pail Kids?
Showgirls.
Oh, dude.
Such a bad movie, but we all watched it.
I have never, so this is going to sound even worse than it actually is. I've never actually finished that movie. I turned it off after the cowboy scene with the seamstress. I can't do it.
And,
yes, you know exactly why we say it, and you put it right there in the comments.
How about striptease?
I agree. I like striptease. I thought it was hilarious.
I only like the Burt Reynolds one.
Yeah.
I like to put the Vaseline to feel the squish between my toes.
Burt Reynolds made that movie.
Yes.
It was absolutely. And that was really why I wanted to see it. But he didn't have a mustache in that movie.
Did he?
I don't believe he had a mustache in that movie. So I think he might have had like a soul patch or something. But yeah. Okay, so here's an interesting one. What do you think of the new Dukes of Hazzard movie? And by new, I mean 2005.
I don't mind it.
Yeah. I watched it and I'm like, okay.
It was directed by the guy from Super Troopers.
We watched it because it was Jesse Spano.
Here,
You know.
it's one of your favorite movies, Battlefield Earth.
Yeah, I take a lot of shit for this.
You love Barry Pepper.
Yeah, I do. And I stand by him in great movies like when he was in Saving Private Ryan. And I think he is a good actor. But yeah, I also like Waterworld. What of it?
Oh, this movie was shit. I never finished it.
Devil's Rejects was amazing. I love that. I love the scene at the end where they start talking about, or no, they start playing Freebird, and they're just like driving to their doom and all that. That is freaking great.
Freddy Got Fingered. That was a shit movie.
Yeah.
So was The Master of Disguise. That was Dana Carvey's worst movie ever.
Yeah, Repossessed with Leslie Nielsen is an amazing one, and I still remember the song that like the Tammy Faye Baker sang. Oh man, yeah, that was so good.
What about Ballistics, X versus Sever?
You know, I don't hate that movie. I probably should.
I think a lot of people should. But...
It's no Demolition Man, but I mean, it's okay.
Oh, here's the movie that you had a poster on your wall in your bedroom. I know, from Justen to Kelly.
Oh no, God! See, didn't you hate that shit? It's like it seems like every 10 years someone latches onto a different fucking Justen, and they're like Justen like Bieber, huh? And before that, it was like Justen like Guarini, right? And I'm like, no, yeah. If it was any Justen versus Justen, I would take those fruits on, just because their heads look like bananas. So, I don't know.
Their heads look like bananas.
I'd totally fight Justin Bieber. Like, sure. Me and him, and just, weirdo. So what? Oh, Avatar, the Last Airbender. That is not even a watchable movie. I'm gonna go that far.
How about Bucky Larson? Did you like that one?
Yes. You don't like Nick Swartzen, right?
I don't mind him.
I thought it was.
I liked him in Grandma's Boy a lot.
Yeah, he is a punk. Yeah.
He jizzed on my mom. Grandma's Boy, great movie.
Oh man.
Jack and Jill.
No. And again, we talk about Jack and Jill.
That was the downfall.
Okay, House 2 with John Ratzenberger. I loved House, and I loved House 2. It was amazing. Where he's like, yeah, I guess I pulled this out. And he's got like a rapier with him and stuff. House 2 was awesome. It was not at all like the first movie, which was crazy and like just disturbing.
Right,
but yeah.
Take over the show. I'll be right back.
Oh, geez. So I get it?
Yeah.
Wait, we're in control? Yeah.
It's just you, solo.
It's just me, solo, talking. Why'd you bail on me, man? That's like my 8th Wayne's World reference. But no, I love this. So just getting to talk about some of this stuff. He, of course, got to see John Wick 3.
Don't worry, I'm just watching you.
So he's standing around.
I like to watch.
Yeah.
Eating cocktail peanuts.
It's not creepy at all, by the way. So he's eating a cocktail peanuts. So
I'm doing. I'm gonna do. Oh, speaking of watching, I heard. What's that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and
Gunther?
No.
Eraser?
The one where he plays the spy. It's got Tom Arnold and.
True Lies.
Yeah, I heard that's getting made into a TV show.
Oh my God, Red Scorpion is Red Scorpion the one with not Jane Seymour in it? I forget who it is. I don't know what Red Scorpion is right now. Oh, Guyver. Yeah, dude, Guyver was awesome. Wasn't that David Hayter who did the voice of Solid Snake? Yeah, True Lies. Yeah. Dolph. Oh, Dolph Lundgren. Okay. Yeah, man, he was doing a couple movies back in the day.
Universal Soldiers, man.
Dude, Masters of the Universe is like a total guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
You watch it at the end. One day there will be a sequel.
I think there is actually in the works.
I don't know. I watched this fan film they have with it's called like The Power of Grayskull, and that was pretty cool.
Possession of Hannah Grace actually wasn't a bad movie. I agree with that.
I don't know that I've seen that. Huh.
That's so yeah.
So I did for a first watch finally get to watch Reanimator, which by the way, you remember how we were talking about the guy from Frighteners? Dude, that's the main character from Reanimator. And I didn't know that he was like this big cult actor because I'm obviously getting into the shit late. So it's like that's Jeffrey Combs. And he's been in like all this stuff. He has been in like every season of Star Trek except for like the first season. So yeah, it's fantastic. Reanimator is a really good movie.
How excited are you for the new Star Trek with Picard?
It's funny how like people are like getting super excited about like Star Wars. That's like me, and I'm like looking at like online. I'm like, oh, they can see the uniforms and shit. It's like, yeah, we're excited. And I mean, our Trekker community, we're so excited about things like what are the ships going to look like, who's going to be in the movie or in the show or anything like that. And Jonathan Frakes, Riker is freaking directing it. I don't know, but I'll tell you this. In my opinion, the best show that's on TV for sci-fi right now, and this will be a bold claim, is The Orville. And if you guys aren't watching The Orville, I highly recommend it because it is fantastic.
Yeah, congratulations to the 2 stars from The Orville that just got married.
Who got
the red-headed guy and the chick.
Oh, they did? Okay.
I don't know their names, so that's how I'm describing them.
I want to say his name is like Frank Grimes. Yeah, his name is Grimes, and Adrian Paladecki, is it?
Something like that.
Yeah,
they just got married. Yeah. So congratulations to them.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Pacific Rim, yeah. Was he in Pacific Rim? Jeffrey Combs? I don't know. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, man. I know you love Reanimator. So, one thing also I want to mention is we got a special item here from our friend Matt, different Matt, who is actually creating these games, and he is selling them online. So this is one that I ended up picking up that actually works for Sega Genesis. So I'm going to be posting a link on how you can get these and just where they came from. This one I'm going to pop into my Sega Genesis and play this week just to see how it goes. Just came in the mail. I want to say a big thank you to a friend of the show, Matt, and for getting this to us, because this, I believe, is never been available. It's Sonic Classic Heroes, never been available on Genesis, and I'm going to be able to play it with my regular 3-button controller. Super excited by that. So
isn't that the giveaway?
Well, that's an interesting thing because we do have giveaways. We're working on some stuff, and for a lot of our people who've been supporting the show, we've been off for a while, so we wanted to kind of get some stuff. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna give away? Oh, we got some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, she said no, thank you.
No, thank you. Well, if you wanted to, we could. So I just put it out there like that. But that's why I didn't put your full name and all that stuff too. So, but you know, I know you're shy. Yeah. So, you know, but yeah. So we got some stuff. I don't know if anybody noticed, but hey, what's up, man?
The Duo Finds, what's up?
Duo Finds. We just wanted to thank you for the wonderful parting gifts that you found us on your last video. But we are doing some giveaways, guys. Yep. So I don't know if you saw, we have shirts that are up now on TeePublic.
Yeah, we sold a couple.
So yep, we did. We sold a couple, and our fellow somebodies. So yeah, this is what the magical giveaway is going to be in.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
It's not Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Okay, damn.
But it is her career.
So,
did you see Bounce? That's a shitty movie that sucks. So, did you see Shakespeare in Love? That's a shitty movie that sucks. So, wow, she's had sex with Batman and Iron Man. Wow. And was she in a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? No, Tobey Maguire? No. Okay, no. So just 2 superheroes. So she's a super groupie. A baby fetus. Well, I guess he guessed it. No, it's an adult fetus. That's diaphetus. Here's one very obscure. Robot Jocks. No, I don't think I've seen that one. Is that like a asylum film? That would be like Transmorphers. Yeah. Unravel scene in Shakespeare in Love was top notch. Yeah. Again, you know.
Agree to disagree.
Well, you know why that would be an interesting one to look. So, but I liked, and it's funny too because I liked the guy from that movie, and I'm like, oh, wasn't he in like Amadeus or something? And it's like, then he shows up in that, and I'm like, this movie sucks. It's like these actors are all terrible. And Ben Affleck's like trying to be like some British actor or some shit. It's like, yeah, there's a lot going on there today. It was a mech movie made in the 80s. Okay, yeah, Iron Man. Ground's bad. That is not a redeemable film, by the way. The new Pet Sematary is absolutely pointless. Don't see it.
But see, me and Matt, we left La Llorona saying they should have put him into like all the Conjuring movies.
Mm-hmm.
So that way they're like, oh, do you know, like he could be the neighbor in every one of them. They could be like, do you know of any spirits?
That'd be a hell of a sitcom, right?
The house is bad.
The wacky neighbor. He's like, you're all gonna die.
The house is bad. Sometimes dead's better.
What if they did something? What if they went with like a different direction? They had like it's like Andy Dick, and he's like, you're gonna turn into a ghost.
God, that'd be horrible.
Could it be any worse?
The ground's bad.
The ground's bad. Your daughter's going to turn into a zombie.
Don't worry, my wife was one. Still dead her. She was cold before she was dead.
That's more like Paul Lynde. He's like, hey, Charlotte. Oh, my God.
What if they just got the old guy from Family Guy?
Yeah.
Oh, you look like a musty-on paper bone.
Oh, yeah. Yes. That was a good movie, actually. Hebrew Hammer.
Yeah, so, the Hebrew Hammer was a good one. That goes along with Pootie Tang.
And Ford Fairlane. Remember that one? Brain Smasher?
Yeah.
those
were some great movies. Yeah, you had the Hebrew Hammer.
Those are terrible movies.
You had Undercover Brother. And
Undercover Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. New Godzilla. Okay, so I know, Matt, you think the head's too small, so that's not going to be good. But you got to admit, King Ghidorah looks freaking frightening. Looks awesome. or Ghidorah.
Matt's just looking forward to Matthew Lillard's kid again.
I'm sitting next to him just laughing my ass off as he's making fun of the child in this, and I'm like, I am a terrible person for laughing at that.
Well, it's just great because it was just the theater's quiet. And you just hear, hey, it's Matthew Lillard's kid.
He's like, you cut me too deep, man. Fucking scream. Oh my god, that was a good joke. Yeah. So how are we gonna do this giveaway? What do we got?
I think
Comment on the page,
you got to like,
subscribers.
subscribe, comment. Maybe we'll post a picture on the gram, and you got to comment on the gram.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm looking to get us up to a good number of subscribers. I think we're at like 65 or something like that as of count today.
No, 79.
79. Okay.
We lost a few, but we're up 79 again.
He used to joke that every time I broke up with someone, we'd lose subscribers.
We did. That's not a joke. It's not a joke if it's real.
Yeah, it's totally true. So, but in terms of that,
Robert Pattinson, we talked about that earlier.
I'm fine with it.
I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to give it a shot. I mean, I know he's Twinkly Vampire Man, but
I don't think we could judge him by that.
I hated Ben Affleck when he was casting it, but I actually ended up loving him as Batman, so I'll give it a shot.
He loves him as Batman. What could I say?
do. I think Ben Affleck was the Batman we deserved at that point. For those movies, he fit perfect. I am sorry.
Excellent. Thank you so much for subscribing on that. So, yeah, we're going to start getting some stuff out. So, how about a bold claim? How about everybody that was watching, like the 6 or 7 of you, we'll send you something. So, you just make sure you hit us up in the...
Private message us.
Yeah. PM. You know where I'm at. Send me something. I got something for you. Unsubscribed. You must have watched the Alita video. Wait, you were in it.
Matt's been in it. He's had some... He's had some stuff like after the Avengers video. You hear him in the background going, "Those are mine."
Yeah, no, absolutely. So
yelling at the dude trying to steal the posters.
Yes, yeah. Subscribe to that.
Thank you for subscribing. We love subscribers. We love
absolutely.
We love the love.
Well, I mean that's the thing too, and we like to give the love back because it's like
for every subscribe you get, he'll make a hashtag.
I'll club this baby seal to make you a deal.
For every subscribe, I'll do a Twitter post.
So, terrible movie that I love, but I love it for obvious reasons. Have you guys seen UHF with Weird Al Yankovic? I love this movie.
It's a shitty movie, but it's great.
Dude, it's so shitty on so many levels, but it's also brilliantly hilarious. And sometimes I just can't freaking stop laughing at it. Oh, the Saints.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah. And you know what? I give the love back. Yeah, I do. That's why I butter my popcorn. What? I don't know.
I like to give people the old sticky bun. You know what I mean?
I don't. I know. How about a funny sketch like that where someone's just talking back and like, "Oh, I like to give them the old rub and rub." Do you know what I mean? No, I don't know what you mean.
God, those guys are disgusting. No, they're just 5-star Michelin chefs talking about their food.
Exactly. Yeah.
Last night I gave some chick the eggplant. Oh, she orgasmed.
I did a slash and gash on my fish and blah blah blah. Like, ew, that sounds gross. Well, actually, it was delicious.
I like to go home sometimes and give myself the dry rub.
Ew, that's gross. He's like, no, I take ribs and I dry rub them and then I smoke them for 5 hours.
Sometimes I need you give it the dry rub and then you get a good smoke going.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's like it sounds dirty, but it's not.
And sometimes I just like to jerk off.
Oh, like jerk chicken. That's
No, I just really jerk off.
Oh, okay. Dry rub your meat, bro. Hey. Yeah, I'd like to point out my best friend just subscribed to the show.
We've known each other since childhood, and you just subscribed.
Yeah, it's like, hey, thanks for the support, guy.
I believe in you, but you're never gonna make it.
Speaking of which, wrong kid died. UHF. I didn't know it was filmed there. Local UHF station. Yeah. Dude, Weird Al, I got to meet him outside of like my first concert that I went to in like 1997. And I assumed that every concert you went to, you could meet the talent afterwards. But it was at like a little small place and all that. So I actually weirded him out, which was pretty crazy. I walk up to him like, "Hey, Al, how you doing?" He's like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Why don't you write down your favorite Simpsons quote?" He's like, okay. So he writes, "Hi, Justen." Don't. And this was like a good 7 years before he actually appeared on The Simpsons. So it was pretty crazy. So it was a good time.
Next time you see him, he's like, "You're that weird kid. I remember you."
Yeah. Well, you know what? He probably would remember me. But the cool thing is now my kids have seen him in concert too. So I mean, it's
he's like, "You're that weird
full circle.
You're that weird guy to get a restraining order against."
weird family.
You're that guy I found naked in my bathtub.
I was wearing a loincloth. I keep telling you this. You know what? And it was a thong, so it was breathable.
That was at the time Brendan Fraser did George of the Jungle, and he was he was the
All right.
body double.
All right. I'm gonna. So that is an enjoyable film. Did you ever watch that?
Of course I did.
What is it with chicks and horses, dude? It's like, dude, George of the Jungle, the first one was actually a funny movie. John Cleese was in it. So. God, we've seen a lot of fucking movies. Oh my God. I was talking about Krull on the Nerdcaster last week, dude. And one of the guys is funny because he's seen like a ton of movies and all that, but the other guy hasn't seen a lot of movies. It's kind of like a funny dynamic they have. And we're talking about Krull, and he's like, oh my God, I haven't seen Krull in years. I'm like, I watched it like 2 days ago. You know?
I got it on repeat.
Yeah. I like to go to bed to Krull. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Dude, Krull is rad. And you know what? And I'm like, I also like Cull.
Yep, Matt will be with us, joining us for John Wick. If you're in the Chicago area and you want to join us for John Wick 3 tomorrow, let us know.
There's literally no one here in the Chicago area.
So I know.
It's okay.
You never know.
But yeah, you know.
I'm sitting up all night because I'm so excited. Dude, I've been telling him I can't wait. I'm such.
He's going to see it again. And the fact that
dude.
You're claiming that this is better than
Okay,
Avengers, that's huge.
anybody who knows me knows if I see a movie twice in the theater, it's fucking good. If I don't go see it twice, it sucks. I don't see many movies twice.
Did you see Bumblebee twice?
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, there's an exception to the rule. We did that one just for the video.
Bumblebee is one of my least favorite movies I've ever seen.
But you want to know what? I will say that I was thankful for going for the second time when the guy stood up in front of us and just said, so what did you think?
Liam Neeson's first movie was in Krull. The best part, my favorite part about watching Bumblebee was when Matt goes, oh, he just grabbed his dick. And I go, is that his dick?
Well, no, the funny part is you both whispered it to me.
Yeah, I know. We were both.
Matt's like, that's his dick. And then you're sitting on the other side and you lean over, that's his dick.
In our defense, there was some sort of protuberance that came off the bottom of the car at some point. So I'm like, what is this supposed to be? So
I just laughed because you both whispered it's his dick to me at the same time.
It's pretty funny. So best part of the movie when John Cena leaves his own base, his own military base that he has the keys to. He just left. And then comes back shortly afterwards and he goes, there's a door in my way, blow it up. Dude, you have the key. All you got to do is pull the chain.
The best part of that movie was when he went, Decepticon. It's literally in their name.
Yeah, it's like low-hanging fruit, John Cena. Low-hanging fruit.
Your minds think alike.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're pretty bad. I feel bad sometimes for these people that make these movies. So, yeah, Liam Neeson's first movie was Krull, I believe. You know, and it's one of the few movies in which the main character is a ginger and he gets the girl. So, you know, because that doesn't happen in many 80s movies. As like
it did in Cocoon.
Cocoon. Is Wilford Brimley a ginger?
No.
Oh, we have to get to Wilford Brimley. Old Man Wade would love this part. So because we're talking about Wilford Brimley.
We always talk about Wilford Brimley.
Absolutely. You bad for John Cena to be Cable in Deadpool. Yeah, I wanted the guy from Avatar, like that old guy, to be Cable, but I mean, it worked out okay. You know, I think the second Deadpool was fun.
Except for what happens when Cable meets Thanos.
Is that like a paradox, like Cocoon 2? Is that like Cocoon 2? Hey, don't forget, Cocoon.
I was in a movie with Ewoks.
Don't forget, Cocoon had Steve Guttenberg in it, so it couldn't be all bad. So it wouldn't have been bad either. Yeah, no, I agree. You know.
Wilford Brimley is
Cable.
Hey, Deadpool.
He's already got
got the beatus.
He's got a bionic foot, so I don't know. I made that.
I'm here to tell you about low interest mortgage loans.
Oh my god! I want to tell you about quick oats.
I want to tell you about reverse mortgages.
Oh my god, Wilford fucking Brimley. If I could get like a good prize for Wilford Brimley, I would totally give that out.
We could always buy that VHS. I think it's still for sale.
He's looking at this VHS for like $11, and it's like it was once owned by Wilford Brimley.
It's Wilford Brimley's personal copy that he got to watch Cocoon on, and I almost want to buy it just because
it's from like 1987 or something like that. And he's like, "Oh, I'm excited to see this." Like, dude, talk to me when you get a good VHS screener for Flight of the Navigator. That movie ruled. So
I want the original screener for the Ewok movie.
Oh man, that's gonna be difficult to come by.
It would be. I'm sure
they don't just let those things out.
You know, where I was on the movie with Ewoks.
Oh man, okay? Bad movie that I kind of liked would be definitely The Battle for Endor. It's really, dude. Short Circuit's an amazing movie.
Yeah, that's
What are
not
you
a bad
talking
movie.
about?
That's a good
I love
movie.
Short Circuit. So
Yeah, Wanted was a good movie.
yeah, I'll give it that. I mean, it's one of those things.
They burned most of them. They probably did burn most of the Battle for Endor.
You know what? They're probably buried underneath all those Atari copies of ET.
Actually, I heard someone dug all those out, I think.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Short Circuit too.
Johnny number 5. We talked about that last week, too.
Oh my God, yeah. We're repeating.
We're going full circle.
I guess all these dark episodes.
All these unreleased episodes are recorded that we talk about all this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Unreleased. Never seen in theaters.
Pretty soon we'll have the limited edition version.
I want a screener copy of Wayne's World 2.
God, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I want the first one and the second one.
You know, I want a signed script of Wayne's
I
World
want
2.
a dick print version.
I want the version where someone else signs it that wasn't in the movie. And you're like, hey, Billy Zane signed my copy of Wayne's World 2. Like, yeah, I think he was in like one of the 6 sequels to The Scorpion King.
What movie was it where they're like, he's got an autograph on a samurai sword and it has nothing to do with the movie?
That would be Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Randy Jackson.
That's right.
Fisher Stevens, man. Perfect accent. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm standing by myself. I love Fisher Stevens on this one show, and I want to say it was called like Key West or something. It was like a Fox sitcom.
Yeah, there was.
And Brian Thompson was on that. That was such a fun show, and it did not last like most Fox shows.
Wasn't he a doctor or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a Doc Hollywood type thing, which in itself was an enjoyable film.
I just remember him riding a Vespa.
Yeah, probably. So, you know, whenever I see a movie like that, it reminds me of Out of Time. You ever see that?
Yeah. Okay, here's a great comedy that I think is underrated that everybody quotes it. It's Major Payne.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I do it all the time. Today, Junior. One tubby. 2 tubby.
You did say that last week, too.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Major Payne was fun. Way better than Celtic Pride.
I did it to Matthew the other day. He was stuttering, and I went, today, Junior.
I got that from Waterboy.
Yeah, it's Waterboy, too, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking Fisher Stevens, man. You know, it's great. Biggles and Adventures. I don't know that one.
I don't know that one either.
Biggles and Adventure Through Time.
Blankman's amazing.
Dude, Blankman was great. If you guys
shoot him in the head.
Well, slap my ass and call me Susan.
The best scene when he's talking to
Susie.
When he's talking into the belt buckle, he's like, "I'll take you out and play with you later."
Robin Gibbons was.
I'm not talking to my Jimmy Jamma.
hey.
Or actually the best scene in the Blankman was the opening scene where they parodying Batman with the grandma.
I'm a crime fighter.
I told you to never play.
That was a very underestimated film.
J5.
I don't know that you could make that today.
Oh.
I don't think so.
You shot me in the butt. Oh, how great is the newsroom? JFK and lesbians have anal sex and a UFO. Now that's journalism.
I feel like that's very J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
So. You talk about like the best thing about those Spider-Man movies too, like the original 3. J.K. Simmons was so amazing. So
yeah,
that was George Costanza. Oh, you mean like Pretty Woman?
No, he wasn't the bad guy. The mobster guy was the bad guy. George Costanza was the news guy with the wheelchair.
You know who never got much screen time either? What about the guy that played Bob the Goon from the original Batman movie?
Yeah,
where'd he go? You know, you are my number one guy. Deep cuts, gentlemen.
Yeah.
So no, that's it's. Yeah, I mean, movies that George Costanza has even been in are probably rare and all that. So,
but the guy didn't need to act, man. He's still making money off of Seinfeld.
Yeah, but I like Seinfeld. So, yeah, good call on Bob. Yeah, Bob was great. You know, and he was like a he seemed like a homeless guy or something like that. I'm like, who is this dude? The toy did come with a knife. Yeah, and I think he had that. Yes, I am drinking Baja Blast. Thank you very much.
What about the remake of Jumanji?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. And
I'm looking forward to the next one. Yeah. That one comes out this year. Yeah.
Jeez, we're in fucking sync.
Yeah. Drinks, you buy, you owe me a Coke. No. No, I like the new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think that's going to be good. But I mean, our original whole topic of the night was: do you think that movies for 2019 have peaked? I called that. I thought Shazam was going to be one of the breakout movies of the year. I still think it's great. I've watched it like three, four times.
It's a top movie of mine so far this year.
I'm going to be honest with you. I like it a lot better than a lot of the other movies that I've seen.
We've seen probably like 30 movies this year so far.
Yeah, we absolutely.
It's definitely my top 10.
I mean, I liked Endgame a lot. I
Endgame.
liked Captain Marvel the movie. I didn't like Captain Marvel the character, but I liked the movie a lot.
I wouldn't put it in my top 10.
I don't think I would either, but I liked it.
Yeah.
You know. Shazam. What's the other one we were talking about? Glass. We were talking about. We saw fucking replicas. Yeah, I don't think a lot of these movies are going to rate, and I know Dark Phoenix is going to really disappoint people. But if you think about like how some people were really disappointed with Endgame, some people were really disappointed with Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
it's not going to be any different than anything else this
year.
It
doesn't matter much to me. People are always disappointed. So
yeah,
Joker's gonna. Yeah, Joker looks good.
You know what? Good point, Matt. Because we cannot count out how good the Joker's going to be. Because I'm thinking
Joaquin Phoenix looks like he's going to be an amazing Joker.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, Shazam was so good, and I liked it, and it was so close with like few exceptions. There was no Black Adam in it, obviously, but it was very close to the Jeff Johns run of the New 52 comic. It was really, really good.
It was finally a well-made DC movie.
Yeah, I am looking forward to Dark Phoenix, but mostly because I'm a big X-Men fan. It's not going to have Wolverine in it, which is going to like piss a bunch of people off. But it's got Nightcrawler. It's got
Michael
Storm.
Fassbender.
It's got Michael Fassbender playing Magneto, and he's not playing like a guy that shows his penis for once. Just for once, though. So,
he's not showing his dick.
Yeah, he's not showing his Bumblebee. So, but
Matt's calling that it's going to be better than Heath Ledger's Joker.
Interesting. You know what? Remains to be seen because I think
it depends on the movie. I think.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it depends with the Batman that they pair with him if they make a Batman out of it.
I don't think he's going to show up. Do you?
I don't think he'll show up, but I'm saying if they made a sequel and Batman shows up, it depends on who they pair him with.
Yeah.
Because that was half the Heath Ledger thing, I think, was that Batman Joker pair fit well together.
That's a good point. Well, then every other successful Batman franchise has had that too. Keaton and Nicholson.
I wouldn't say successful because Jared Leto fucking sucked.
That's why I said successful.
No, Ben Affleck was a good Batman. Jared Leto was the shittiest Joker.
I half agree with you. That's right. I'm fucking salty. But no, also, you think about Adam West, because we go back to when we were kids and all that, watching the reruns. Cesar Romero was an amazing Joker.
Cesar Romero was great.
He was fun. I mean, he wasn't as scary. It was like, okay, but he wasn't offing people, too, by throwing them into a bunch of acid and shit.
That's why the Jack Nicholson one, I think, is always my favorite, just because he's like a mix of Caesar and himself.
So I get where you're coming. Ice Pirates was awesome.
See, someone agrees with me. Ben Affleck, best Batman. Ben Affleck was a fantastic Batman.
Look, it's hard. I don't know. It's hard to like a Batman that kills people, and that's
we've already talked about this. Batman kills lots of people, even the ones that didn't kill people. They just thought they were taking naps.
All right, addressing the X-Men movies. Go back to X-Men 1 and X-Men 2. X1 and X2. They were fantastic movies. X2 is still one of my favorite movies. Like, favorite all-time movies. It's a really cool movie.
Love the original version of Deadpool.
What? The one with
Ryan Reynolds with his mouth.
Oh no.
Clooney's the best Batman.
You know, it's funny you say that, Matt, but someone else said that earlier. So it's like,
he had nipples, man.
It's like, hey, I'll use your credit card. I'll borrow it from you. Uma Thurman's hot. No.
Guess what? That's his favorite one because Chris O'Donnell.
Fucking Chris O'Donnell, man. Oh, I don't like that guy. I just don't like him.
You love Chris O'Donnell.
I'm like The Bachelor. What was that bullshit?
I love Chris O'Donnell. I watch Hawaii 5 all the time.
But no, he's on NCIS.
Oh, whatever. One of those shoes. I'll just kick the table.
Just kick shit. It's fine. All right. So I was saying about X-Men movies.
I didn't like the murdered Batman, but the Justice League didn't murder, and he was awesome.
Yeah, he didn't murder in Justice League, and I like Justice League as a movie. I think that it's fun, and I think that if you're expecting to see Marvel action, you're not going to see that.
But see, Batman kills everybody anyway, because he's like, what'd you do? I threw that guy off a building. But I didn't kill him, the ground did.
What do you think Christian Bale would say to Mr. Freeze from the George Clooney movie? Because you know we're going to do that right now, right?
Chill out.
You did the wrong voice.
I said chill.
I bet you would do the Arnold voice.
Oh, you want me to do Arnold?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, Batman, chill out.
Looks like I'm gonna put you on ice.
I hope it's nugget ice.
No, yeah,
Now
Nugget.
grab these nuggets.
I impregnate your mother. Yes.
You son of a motherless goat.
I like that. Three Amigos, man. One of the best movies to come out of that era.
Clooney was a great Wayne. I'll give him that. He was a good Bruce Wayne without Batman.
Yeah, no, yeah,
He had the
did
look.
a good job.
Yeah.
He did a good job.
I'll give him that.
You know what I'm gonna give him shit though? Tomorrowland. What the fuck was that?
Never
you owe me
watched
some
it,
money.
never wanted to
You
watch
owe
it.
me some money, George Clooney. So
He's got a new show, Catch 22, on Hulu.
yeah, with Julia Roberts, right? So
Christian Bale's a good Batman. He's not the best.
yeah, you know, he's good though. I mean, it's hard to imagine.
He's top 3.
Yeah, I would say.
I'm sorry. I love Adam West and I love Michael Keaton. So
Yeah.
I think it's just preference of what you grew up watching.
I don't even know if you could put Adam West in the same category because it's a different genre.
Still Batman.
He did technically make a movie.
And there
so I
was a
guess
movie and they had a
could.
TV show.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, come on, he was.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware. I've seen every episode.
I know,
So,
so have I.
you know, my favorite Riddler was from that show. So
Best Batman voice Vale.
yeah.
I don't know. I like Keaton.
All right, so going way back here, just to the X-Men movies. X-Men movies are different.
He's trying to get back.
Just
he's like, forget
I
Batman.
have to get back there.
Fuck
I'm like,
Batman.
I'm paddling backwards.
I
I'm
want to talk
paddling
about
backwards.
X-Men.
So X-Men action is where you see them demonstrate their powers and are doing something fantastic. It's not like seeing Captain America throw his shield and bounce it off of something and hit Iron Man. It's not the same thing. So it's like, I think the expectations have to be a little bit different. Now, I'm not going to school you on it because obviously you know just as much, if not more, about X-Men, X-Factor, Excalibur, you know, and all of that. But I'm just saying it's fun to see these things on screen. It's fun to see Nightcrawler teleport, you know, and you get the Bamf and it smells like shit, you know. It's fun to see Cyclops doing stuff and Jubilee and all that. Like, it's fun to see these things on screen. Are they going to be perfect? No, of course not. But I think that, like, I watch Apocalypse and I'm like, okay, you know, half of the movie is bullshit because of plot and what have you, but it's fun to watch. And I thought they nailed some of what the characters look like.
I wish I could flash on screen right now. X-Men rant.
Yeah, X-Men rant.
Okay, I'm going to chime in on X-Men. If you haven't ever watched the Pete Holmes show, go on YouTube and Google that, where he fires all the X-Men.
We do like, you do fucking nothing. He's
when
playing
you
Professor X.
teleport, it smells really bad.
Yes, Magneto was amazing. So I'll get off my.
I agree with Simon Says though. Affleck, best Batman. I liked him. He wasn't the best to me, but he was awesome. I think he was a great Batman.
See, this is tough for me because I really do like the Justice League movie, which is not a great fucking movie.
No,
it's
it sucks,
really
but
not.
I love
like,
it.
Because I mean, the whole thing is like the bad guy should have been someone else, and they bring him out and all that. But like the basic plot and all that for it was kind of solid. Where it's like, okay, we have 3 MacGuffins, we have to get them, and we can't let the 3 MacGuffins get together because then a big bad thing will happen. Okay, basic plot, you know.
3 goobers.
Yeah, 3 goobers. Yeah, you could say that. Going back to the Spider-Man. Right?
Spider-Man. That's
Like, yeah.
Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse.
Yep.
Great movie.
It's
If you haven't watched it.
I think that's slowly becoming your favorite film. So
As far as superheroes, man, that's the best one it's been in a while.
I'm hard pressed to disagree because it's really
It's
good.
a solid movie.
And every time I see it, I like it more and more.
Well,
But,
see, I got my
Yeah, no, I
6-year-old
didn't hate
into
it.
it now, and I've listened to it a million times in the car now. So,
But I don't
we
hate Batfleck. I don't hate it. It's just it's not my favorite for that. And it's like I really liked. I liked you know
the only
the
downfall to
1989 Batman.
the only downfall to the Batfleck was the Martha scene.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Other than that, man, that fucking scene where I know you don't like it when he kills people. When he goes in that warehouse and he's fucking throwing the crate and like breaking dudes' arms and shit, man, that was one of the best Batman fight scenes ever.
That and the Wonder Woman scenes were the best thing in that movie. That was like everything else in like the party.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Does Lex Luthor know who both they are? And he's like, "Oh, hey, I kind of know this."
That was
I
just a
in
shitty.
Zombieland."
That was a
Ooh.
shitty casting.
You know, it's like, ugh.
That was a shitty casting. Right
Yeah,
there.
I mean, it was just one of those things that's like, it really took away a lot from the movie. And you think about like the guy that worked for Wayne Enterprises, then he goes onto he's doing like pull-ups on the Superman statue. There's so much in that movie that's like, they really missed the mark on.
Yeah, but
you know?
dude, that fight scene was epic, man. I've watched that
Yes.
thing on repeat a bunch of times.
I will agree with what he's saying here. The best Batman scene is the warehouse where he takes him down and all that, and like brands someone's head and shit.
They're at the
I
door.
agree.
He comes in from like underneath, and then
I think another great Batman scene is in Suicide Squad, where he takes down Deathshot or
Deathstroke, but no.
I can't.
I can't
Deadshot.
remember. Yeah.
Deadshot. He takes down Deadshot right in front of his daughter and all that. I'm like, that was freaking awesome.
Wonder Woman, I'm confused. Do you think that's a good movie?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah,
but
I do.
Question
Absolutely.
myself and Gal Gadot used to charm spell or something. No, Wonder Woman was a great movie. I loved Wonder Woman way more than Captain Marvel.
So, and that's what I said.
Gal Gadot is perfect for Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman is a leader and an inspiring person of people of all kinds. And she saves people, and she's a heroine, and she tries to get people to do better. Captain Marvel uses her powers to blow up a jukebox.
No, Captain Marvel... this is what I said. This is why I said I love Wonder Woman way more than Captain Marvel. Gal Gadot can act. She shows different emotions. She shows different faces. Brie Larson is the same monotone voice. I am a superhero. We are a super race of creeds. We're superhero, noble superhero.
I described her acting style as resting bitch face. So,
who is the best Superman? Definitely got to be Smallville.
Ooh, that's a good question because I did like.
As far as TV, yeah, Dean Cain. Oh, I mean, I fell in love with Dean Cain as a kid, so.
I don't know. We have a Superman expert on with us. Actually, Simon Says is an expert, and he is usually the #1 defender of Superman. So. Brie Larson's limited acting wise.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know what?
No. I'm going to say he's saying no to Dean Cain. Sorry.
I wonder if I'm still mad at Brie Larson for breaking up with Scott Pilgrim, and I'm wondering if that is affecting me.
No, she just sucks at acting.
Okay. I'm like, I didn't see The Room, so I mean, I saw The Room, like, oh, hey, Mark, but not like the one with her in it. So, best Superman, Christopher Reeves is what I'm going to go with.
Christopher Reeves good.
I mean, if you watch the old movies and all that,
to Smallville.
They still hold up. Like Superman 2, where he gets all plastered, and it's like, what the fuck? It's like he spins back the planet to do time. Yeah.
Best TV Superman.
Lex Luthor was in Pool Hall Junkies. Kind of bad movie. Yeah. Our buddy Todd's got to go. Hey, thank you, bud.
3. Thanks
for coming on.
Yeah, I mean, TV Batman or Superman. I'm not hugely versed in. Matt from the Duo finds actually there's a town here in Illinois,
Metropolis,
Illinois. They're dedicated to Superman. So if you're ever in Southern Illinois,
that was Superman 3. You're right.
Yep. There's a whole museum, and actually in June, I believe they have a whole Superman Day. And there's a statue of him in town. And everything.
Did you see when he showed the Doomsday, the giant-sized Doomsday that was there?
Yeah,
that was pretty crazy. So,
if you want to see it, go to the Duo Finds on YouTube, and look for Metropolis, Illinois. They went there, they filmed it. It's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Well,
it's a lot farther than Chicago.
It's way south. It's closer to St. Louis.
Yeah, it's in the southern part of the state. So if you were to come up from, say, Texas or something like that, you would just go up through, I guess, Kentucky or Tennessee.
No, I believe it's on the
Arkansas
western side.
I don't know, one of those places.
I believe it's on the western side. I think it's like an hour and a half north of St. Louis.
From us here, I think it's like a good 2.5 hours.
No, I think it's more like 3 to 4
Is it really?
hours from here.
Yeah, there is a Superman celebration. I know because I've seen the magnet on
I actually asked him if he wanted to go this year. I said we should make a trip down there to see it. Everybody dresses up like Superman.
You did say that.
Oh, it's near Kentucky? Okay.
Oh, Kentucky, okay.
I couldn't remember what side of the state. I just know it's southern Illinois, and it's really far away.
I'm gonna still go with Christopher Reeve.
Metropolis, Illinois.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not even a big super fan, just out of respect.
Yeah, it's a small town. It's very podunk, from what I understand.
There's really nothing there. Yeah.
Got a picture of my pop.
Oh, see, Matt said it's almost 6 hours.
Oh, is it? Wow.
I knew it was far.
Yeah, I got a picture of my dad in the Superman thing, like with the body and like just his head there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe finds you were also just at that horror museum out there in LA, which was amazing too. So that was pretty cool.
If you're into traveling and you're into nerdy things, check out the Duo Finds channel. They always go see some cool stuff.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
And I'm into their Spirit Box videos now because I just like to hear Shannon scream.
Who doesn't?
And the questions that get asked.
Aren't we going to do that at some point this year? Go ghost hunting?
I hope we do.
I hope so too. So yeah, I think it's gonna be fun.
I mean, me and Matt have gone ghost hunting before, but we didn't have any equipment.
And I know, Todd just had to leave us, but he goes on about how he doesn't like Superman 4 and all that, and it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I get it, it was a shitty movie and all that, but I mean, the first one was so good. The second one, the director's cut, the Richard Donner cut of that movie is really, really good. So Superman 2 is fantastic.
Cavill could have been good, but he was written badly. I agree with that. I think he looked perfect.
I liked Man of Steel better than Superman Returns.
I think he fit the look
Mhm.
of Superman fantastically. Yes, and
Can
I know where
can
you're
I
gonna
say
go. I
that
can't
Nicolas Cage would have been the best?
wait. What about Keanu Reeves?
I'm saving you, Lex Luthor. Your days are numbered. It's shitty. Yeah, no. I think that there's certain characters that are always going to be in a shadow of a certain person, and I think that we're running into with Aladdin, where it's like the genie not being Robin Williams, people are giving it shit. But Superman is definitely that guy where it's like that is going to always be the guy. William Shatner as Kirk, you're never going to beat that.
Nick Cage knowing another good bad movie. All Nick Cage movies are good bad movies.
The knowing, yeah.
There's very rarely a Nick Cage where you're like, that is like award winning. Most of them are like, that's shit, but I'm gonna go buy it.
You know what I'm going to say right now, right? You know what I'm going to say. Did you guys see Mandy yet? Holy shit! Chainsaw sword fight, guys. Oh my god.
What's the one where Nick Cage dies and he comes back to life and he has to like save his daughter?
That City of Angels?
No, not City of Angels. There's one. He's got like a fast
I just saw
car.
the Goo Goo Dolls the other
I
day.
forgot the name
They
of it.
played that song.
He's got like a fast car and shit, and he's like dead, and the devil keeps showing
Drive
up.
Angry?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
I couldn't tell if that was his daughter or if he was trying to bone her.
I think that was his daughter.
Oh, I don't know. I also do confuse that with Ghost Rider 2.
Yeah, it is a lot like
'Cause,
Ghost Rider.
I mean, what kind of drugs was he on when he made that?
I needed to buy a Tyrannosaurus Rex head, so I have to do a movie.
That is a real story.
I know.
I mean, Nicolas Cage, you can't make this shit up. He's like, I really want the ultimate Elvis collectible, so I married his daughter. You know,
I fucked his daughter.
I tried to put a baby in there. Really? Oh, it is his daughter. Okay,
Yeah.
well, sorry. I'm gonna say that sounds like it does sound like Ghost Rider. In all honesty,
It does sound like Ghost Rider,
he
but
didn't
it's
have any kids in
different.
Ghost Rider, so.
No, and the devil doesn't like help him because in this movie, like the devil helps him.
Oh, okay.
That was a good movie though. I haven't watched it in a while.
This is like the fourth devil reference we've made tonight. You realize that?
Well, we talk about horror movies and devils and
And Superman.
Yeah.
So, who plays the best devil?
and Matt's Spirit.
I already know
Box.
the answer, but who plays the best devil?
Who plays the best devil?
Yeah.
Ooh.
My answer, John Glover. So the guy that played Lionel Luthor, right? Also did the voice of the Riddler. So he was on the show called Brimstone, and it was where this guy comes out of hell, and he has to get people back to hell, kind of like Reaper, but he has to shoot them through their eyes. Yeah, it was awesome.
See, Tim Curry's a choice.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
What about David Grohl?
Dave Grohl's the devil? Was he the devil in The Pick of Destiny? Yes. I feel like I just kind of lumped through that. So yeah, Tim Curry, that's a good one. That's a
Tim
good
Curry,
call.
yeah. I go with Dave Grohl.
Ray Wise was really good on
Yeah.
Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper was a great
Reaper
show.
was so good. So
It was such a great show.
See,
Al
and he
Pacino and
was
Devil's
good, too,
Advocate. We
and-
talked about that earlier. Yeah.
and he was good too. But I'm like I really liked Ray Wise in that.
Best devil though, that's a tough one.
Oh wait, wasn't George Burns also the devil
I think
in
so.
the movie Oh God?
I think so.
Oh God Part 2?
Man, thinking about Reaper, dude, I missed that show. That was
Yeah,
such
Reaper
a great
was
show.
awesome. Reaper was great. Every character.
Tyler
on
Labine,
Reaper.
dude, that was like I'm a huge Tyler Labine fan, and that's like one of his first like shows.
Yeah, and the kid that played Spanish in Old School.
Yeah.
And then he went on to do like some like
The guy in
bank robbery.
Supernatural. Supernatural's a good show, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh God, you devil. Yeah, and I think wasn't fucking John Denver in that shit too? I think he was. I tell you one thing, that John Denver's full of shit.
Solid.
yeah, solid reference. So if you have Hulu, kids, go and watch Dumb and Dumber.
Not the newest one. That one sucked.
You know what? It had its moments. So it was not great, but guilty pleasure movie, I suppose. So he did, bro. Which one? They're both dead. So he's dead, and we're talking about George Burns, who's been dead for like 12 years. Spanish is now Mad Dog and Arrow. Oh, really? Oh,
Jack Nicholson and the Witches of Eastwick.
He played the devil in that.
I just googled the best devils of all time. And
Oh.
He was number one, but I don't remember him being the devil in that.
I kind of don't like Jack Nicholson in general because he plays the same character in every fucking movie.
See, number one on this list is Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, yeah, Mad Dog 2020. I have some at home, and it's kiwi flavored, strawberry kiwi.
Peter.
Yes, okay. Peter Stormare in Constantine was an excellent devil. That was probably maybe not my favorite, but just very good.
And then Mark Pellegrino. That's who
Dude,
the duo
The
finds.
Prophecy. You remember The Prophecy? Viggo Mortensen was the
Yeah.
devil.
Tim Curry in
Yeah,
Legend.
Tim Curry. Yeah, old Jack Dustin.
Jack Nicholson, Witches of Eastwick. Viggo Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen in The Prophecy. Yeah, Badass.
Rosalinda Salatino, The Passion of the Christ.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. I never watched that movie.
I watched The Passion of Christ once.
Tom Ellis
Once.
and Lucifer.
Tom Ellis, yeah. Gabriel Byrne.
End of Days.
Oh, End of Days.
Man, that was a great
good Arnold
That was
movie.
an Arnold movie with the devil.
How did that make our list of fun bad movies to watch? Dude, did you know they made a Prophecy 4?
Oh, Max von
Sydow, Needful Things.
Yeah.
Needful Things is a good watch.
Robert De Niro, Angel Heart.
Yep. His fingernails really creeped me out.
David Grohl, Tenacious D.
That's a good call.
Actually, the duo Fines just went and saw David Grohl Alley in
I
Ohio.
think the guy that played the devil on Supernatural is one of the best. Yeah, I think he came up on the list.
He did.
Yep. End of Days, man. Soundtracks were better than the movie. Robin Tooney was in that, and my favorite thing is that from Wayne's World 2 fame, Kevin Pollak was in that.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, the things you promised when you're being burned alive. Oh. I'm like, oh, God. Fresh off a grumpier old man, Kevin Pollak.
Grumpy Old Man.
I actually tried to get him on our show, believe it or not.
I love Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah.
I have the box set back here.
Looks like Chuck's taking the long boat to Tuna Town.
The old man's great. I weigh 98 goddamn pounds and you bring me light beer.
That kid's a pain in the ass.
Want to know what I eat for breakfast? Bacon. And for lunch, a whole damn plate of bacon. And I usually drink my dinner. Come back, I'm a doctor.
Is that the first or the second? No,
That's
because
the first.
he died in the first one.
That was
right?
the first one. No, the second one was he's like, I've been to Hawaii. Come on, I want to lay you. Nobody's having sex. Speak for yourself. The old man was great.
Yeah, no, that was a good. They were fun.
I love those movies. Yeah.
The Devil in Constantine is that white suit was pretty badass. I remember that was the same guy that was on TV at the same time selling Volkswagens. You know, and he's like opulence and shit like that. You know?
End of Day, so I'm still stuck on that, man.
Yeah, dude.
That.
I mean, I think my big takeaway from this is like I want to watch that movie Ambulance, and I want to watch that movie End of Days. So
Hinduism Island.
Hedonism Islands. Is that like a Skinamax, bro? Is that
is that one of your porn?
Is that a Shannon Tweed film? Shannon Tweed.
Well, let's get to this giveaway. Did you bring it?
So the giveaways are here. So it's like I said. So if
we're just giving away a mystery box. We're not going to tell them what it is
tonight. I've got a prize for you. So I think I have a good majority of the people that are on here. Like I'll see Duo Finds tomorrow. But if you tuned in tonight and you're part of the 6 or 7 or 100 people that we had on tonight, then I'm going to send you a little something. So just
it's a mystery
courteous
box.
of supporting the show.
Is it a toy?
I'm going to ask
an old pair of underwear.
It's not old. I'm going to ask you to do your best to share for us and all that, and we're going to see what we can do about getting some other stuff. But we got just a little something we're going to get you.
Yeah, send us a message saying you want to be entered, or we'll post a picture on Instagram, and you can comment on that. We'll get you entered in a couple different ways.
Absolutely. So, yeah, and don't watch other shows because they suck. No,
don't watch other shows, even though we're on the other guy's network.
Yes, we are. Listen. No,
come on, Bennett, use the knife.
So when we actually figure out how to get the full audio going for the podcast, we're gonna have that, but we're gonna do our endorsements and our thank yous and such. And so we always shout out to a lot of shows that support us, like the Duo Finds.
But we didn't give a shout out to one specific actor that we do every show.
Wilford Brimley?
Not Wilford Brimley.
Morgan Freeman.
Not Morgan Freeman. Michael Caine.
Oh, we didn't do.
I actually watched a video about Michael Caine today, and he was talking about the time he met John Wayne.
Was he on Laugh-In?
I can't remember. It was on YouTube.
I watched the Laugh-In special on Netflix. I highly suggest it. It was really funny.
But
John Lovitz was on it.
I don't think it was that, but yeah, Michael Caine said that he met John Wayne.
I met him once. Didn't care for Master
He was
Wayne.
in a hotel, and he came to me. He said, "You're that bloke in that movie." And I said, "Oh, yeah." And he said, "You're going to go places, kid." He said, "But let me give you some advice." He said, "Talk low, talk soft, and stay firm. And never wear suede shoes." And I said, "Why never wear suede shoes?" He said, "Because one time you're going to be taking a piss. Some guy's going to notice you, and he's going to turn and piss all over your shoes."
There you go. Bob's your uncle.
I actually pulled it off without making him Australian.
That was good. You didn't do the
Yes.
New Zealand. Yeah. So, 1,000 great names to fill a brandy glass so Ozzy can go on stage.
Tried to kill the shopkeeper with his own pair of shoes.
That is our 10th Wayne's World reference to the show.
But that's a different story altogether.
I had the same.
Who's
dream.
that old lady? That's my old lady.
God, I love that movie. God, I love that movie. National Lampoon's
That was a
Loaded.
great movie.
I swear, every fourth episode we talk about Loaded Weapon #1.
I mean, come on, yeah, Tim Curry, Whoopi Goldberg,
Excessive
Emilio
beaver
Estevez.
scene. Yes, absolutely.
Where is the microfilm? The what? The microfilm. Tim Curry dressed up
See, that's the
wilderness
thing. Every time he does his Arnold, it makes me laugh so much. And
girls.
you go, we go back and forth with Michael Caine. I like to do a different version. He does.
But yeah, no, I just I'm picturing Tim Curry as the wilderness girls. Wilderness girls.
Oh my god.
I love that movie. I need to watch it.
I need to watch that again too. Quid pro
Quid
quo
pro
is a cult. Do you own that movie? Loaded Weapon?
I used to have it on DVD and I sold all of my DVDs. I gotta get it. I don't think they make it on Blu-ray. If they do, I gotta get it.
That's depressing. If
I
they
know.
don't, so
Like I said, I sold all my DVDs and now I gotta rebuild in Blu-ray and I'm going, oh damn it, I don't have that.
yeah, at least you didn't try to buy them all in like 4K HD DVD quality. That didn't take off.
No.
But if you watch Tropic Thunder,
Then it goes back to porn.
Men at Work is an amazing film, and I love it because Keith David is in it. Go play. And it was written and directed by Emilio Estevez. And
It's still not as great as Loaded Weapon 1 though.
No,
I'm so cold, and he grabs the ice bags. Hey Sarge, it's tingling. That means it's working.
You know what? You could probably see that on like Amazon Instant Video. or
That's
something.
fucking great. Oh, what's wrong today, Herb? I got this burning sensation in my foot.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for being a part of it.
Thank you.
Truly appreciate it. And like I said, I'll send you a little something nice. So I'm glad you got to get on tonight. So we talk about that.
Well, we're reaching the 2-hour mark, so this is the time that we wrap it up. So you ladies and gentlemen can go to bed because we know it's getting late.
Yep.
And
check out our friends on the Sun Buddies Network.
Yep.
So if you can check out the Throwdown Thursday podcast, really great friends of the show. You can check out, as I mentioned before, Casual Sex with Crumb. It's exactly what you think it's about. Secret Levels is another one. It's a retro. It's a retro video game podcast. That's a great one. Check out the Duo Finds on YouTube.
Yep, because he just promised that Justin's going to send dick pics now.
Is that what?
Yeah.
It's all going to be Dick Van Patten or Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, so check out the Duo Finds.
Good friends of the show. Yep. And also the Old Man Wade show. You can check them out as well.
Yep, and also check out the Hero Collector 1 on Instagram.
That's a good call.
Yep. So yeah.
Oh, and our friend Simon Says. You can check out his new show on YouTube as well and listen to all the great stuff that he's got to say. Some really great discussions we've had, I know. So,
yeah.
All right, guys, at this point, I want to say thanks for joining us on our live stream. It's been a while. It's great to be back. And
come on, Bennett, hit the subscribe button. Do it. Do it now.
Use the knife.
Use the knife and hit the subscribe button, Bennett.
Okay. I can't do it. Every time you make me laugh.
Did you see the video? I was in South Africa and some kid, he fucking kicked me in the back. And I was like, I'm the Terminator.
You make me happy.
You never go full retard.
Good night.
I'm Justin with an E.
Justin with an I.
We'll catch you next time, guys.
Bye.
You're a dirty, smelly pirate hooker.
You have bad breath. Why don't you go back to your